I done woke up, slept on me, trying to eat with vultures. Y'all look frail, let me feed the culture. Can't get full of the lead and coke, huh? Still sober, y'all OD, follow me. Where the rain follow me, king. Yeah, I know the king, Martin Luther King. You ain't really gonna throne, boy, you in a dream. Wake up, y'all don't want it. Down to the white, I better put Milo on it. And let's soon Chico Milo, homie. And if I'm scared, I guess I don't know it. Cause I'm still going still right where the heat at. And where I ain't supposed to be, that's where I be at. And I spit that, sit back, listen to the truth for the sky crack. And the Lord gets back. Or somebody wants to get back. And they click clack, leave you been back, looking at this intact. Never left, but I've been back. Cross on my big neck, and I don't rap gospel, I live that. But I'm nothing but a gimmick. You see me in the club, funny, you was in it. Skip a cosign, shout out to the homie Kendrick. And all I hear is crickets when I run into the critics. Oh well, show tells me a lot when they tell me to rock. See my eyebrows race, smell what I'm cooking. And the sales may drop, yeah, the mail may stop. But they ask for the truth, yeah, I'm a dork. They like, how you do that now? Sound kinda nice, boy, who that down? Is everything real good, true and fair? But you probably wouldn't listen if you knew that down. If you knew that down.
Keep your hands and keep your chin tucked. It's the one that only goes with the shadow in the front. Happy, what was I gonna say? I was about to say a happy holiday, man. I'm excited as hell, bro. I love this sport, man. This shit gets me excited as hell. I don't know why I always get like this. Both fighters, hold on, let me see what's going on here. Both fighters came in at the exact weight, bro. I'm excited as hell. Let me fix my settings real quick. Oh yeah, by the way, somebody I said yesterday, the other day, somebody was like, yo, man, every time you go live, you gotta fuck with your settings. And I'm like, bro, it's not my fault, bro. I don't know how these other content creators do it. Maybe it's because they got OCD. I mean, I got OCD, maybe they don't. But every time I go live, it's my settings. But it don't matter. I'm excited as hell. I'm gonna say this. The weigh-in itself wasn't let me make sure. Real quick, my audio, I need to make sure my audio sounds, I know I always have audio problems, but actually it is actually true. Yesterday I went live for almost 2 or 3 hours and nobody told me that my audio was not coming out. Hold on one second, let me make sure it is coming out the way it's supposed to come out. Hold on. Make sure it is coming out the way it's supposed to come out. Yeah, I think that's different. Yeah, it's better now. It's better. So I didn't have my speakers plugged in. Let me make sure that speakers are plugged in because I got these 2 PCs running, man. I got to get rid of one of these PCs, bro. Yeah, what's up? Yo, what's good, brother? Hey, Tycho, man. You know what, man? You know what's crazy? I was going to say to you the other day, bro. Hey, man, I really fucks with you, bro. I fucks with you, man, because I be looking. You know, I go back and look at my lives, you know, like I look at my lives, not all the time, but like, you know, like, believe it or not, bro, like if people knew like behind the scenes, you know, like I know I'm a small content creator. I know I am, but I don't think I think only content creators understand, you know, especially the ones that, I mean, don't get it twisted, bro. Like, I don't really care about monetization and subscribers. I really don't. However, somebody had said something that made a lot of sense. I don't know if you know the comedian Godfrey. He's got some shit going on with some other shit. But he was like, bro, look, you know, if you're on social media, like you should worry about clicks. Like, what's the point? And the only difference is when it comes to boxing with me, it's more like chilling, talking, you know, like, but I realized though, without y'all, I won't have a channel. So I fucks with y'all. I'm talking about the ones that are always here supporting me, bro. As long as few people are here talking to me, I'm good, bro. Because this sport gets me excited. I love this sport. I don't take, it's kind of crazy because I just realized today how excited I get in another man's health, getting fucked up. But that's just how boxing get me, bro. And I'm excited as hell. I rarely get good feelings and get this hyped up for fights. I rarely, bro, rarely. I'm not saying I don't get excited for fights. I do. I'm a boxing fan. I watch all the fights. But there's there's certain fights. There's certain fights and certain matchups where you get anxiety, bro. And that's why I don't like calling some fights live. You know what I mean? Like I go live when the fight is on, but I don't think I do a good job at that. Not like there's a book or a format I should follow, but I feel like when you're calling a fight, I should be like, oh, that round, this and that. But I don't do that. I get so excited. I'm like, oh shit. And I leave the room and I'm like, what the fuck? But I appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, yo, you know what I like about Morrell? Let me tell you what I like about Morrell, bro. Yo, Morrell, for a person that is about to have, to me, like his biggest fight, bro, I don't understand. Maybe people see shit differently. Because I know yesterday somebody was telling me, no, I don't see it like that, Shadow. And that's good. That's fine. Somebody was here yesterday and was like, I don't see that, bro. Like, Morrell looks nervous to me. And Benavidez looks like and I'm like, I mean, it doesn't matter. They're going to fight at the end of the day, but I'm telling you what I see from perception. So today, right, I'm thinking in my head, especially with all the lead up and everything, I'm thinking David Benavidez is about to fucking spaz out when he gets up there. That's what I'm led to believe off of his actions, right? I mean, every time they had a little, even if they had a little interview before the shit even starts, bro, as soon as they hit record, he's like, oh, what you got to say now, pussy? And Morrell's like, bro, it didn't even start yet. Like, chill. Then yesterday, right, which one thing I do want to talk about is they had brought up the sparring incident, which I don't think it's a big thing. However, I was thinking about it, and I do think that in fights like this, it comes down to minimal shit, bro. And look at this, bro. You want to know why I'm so excited? These motherfuckers came on the exact weight to the T, bro. To the T. These motherfuckers are damn near the same age, same height, 4-inch reach advantage. Okay, you know, and that I don't think that's going to really matter, right? One guy's got 100 and something amateur fights. The other guy's got 15, but got more in professional fights, right? And has experience, you know, training with champions since he was a young kid. The other one from Cuba, right? To me, pretty good amateur background, right? Counterpuncher versus pressure, right? And then I'm thinking, man, it's going to come down to who struggles to make weight. And they both come on, bam, on the dot. 74.2, 174 point, what was it? 170, 174.2, 174.2 on the dot, both of them. And then Morrell, it was funny. It's funny because Morrell is still fucking with this dude. At least in my opinion, he is, bro. So they get up to go face off, and I'm thinking Benavidez is about to. You can see the dude, the white guy, the guy in between. His face is already red, like he's anticipating. Like, go, I'm a player, but he's like this. Like before they even get there, he's like they're not even there, and he's like this. He's like, you know, he's waiting, like thinking Benavidez is about to spaz out. And when Morrell walked up there, the guy went, hey, listen. And Morrell said, no. Let him go. Let him go. And Morrell looked at him and smiled and went like this. Turned around, bro. Morrell, I gotta admit, bro. I kind of like, I want Morrell to win, bro. I'm excited because I really do feel like this is going to be a great fight, bro. This shit, they weighed exactly the same. I mean, it's the first time David Benavidez, to me, is fighting somebody that, in my opinion, you can't bully from round one, bro. It's going to be real interesting. You know, when you've lived your whole life, I'm just saying, we could translate this over to life. We've all seen it before in real life, right? The dude that's normally used to going around bullying people one day walks in and meets somebody who's not going to back down, who's not going to get, you know, normally that's how, you know, in school, I remember that there's always bullies and shit like that. And yeah, we all remember, you know what I mean? And I don't know how many times I could tell you, especially growing up where I grew up at, how many times I've seen a dude fuck with somebody, and then that guy got a friend or some shit, or somebody sees it and it's like, bro, nah, do that to me. And then the whole energy change, bro. The whole energy change when you see someone who's just as big as you, if not bigger, and is ready to fight your ass. And I'm just saying, David Benavidez to me has made this press conference exciting too. You know, and I want to make it clear is like, I love both of these guys as far as like fighters, bro. Like, I'm looking at the comments and dudes damn near hate each other. It's crazy what this sport will do to you. It's crazy what this sport, it's not just this sport. Football does it, basketball. I mean, I've seen football fans, like I've literally seen Giants and Eagles fans like go, I mean, I'm an Eagles fan, so they ain't a Super Bowl, but that's something else. But boxing, combat sports, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit, it's a brutal sport. Even though it's a sport, it's like a hybrid. You know what I mean? Because sports, when I think of sports, I think of like, yeah, competitive. Your objective is to hurt the man. You know what I mean? It's to hurt that man. And we get enjoyment out of watching these dudes kill each other, bro. And I love this shit, man. And we gonna get to it real quick. Who am I picking? Man, listen, bro. I'm being serious, bro. It's close to me, man. It's close to me every time I think about it. You know, I do think, I'm going to say this, and there's a reason why, too, that I want to focus on something. Let me upload this real quick and show you, because I think it's important. You guys might not think it's important, or you tell me. First off, I don't even know how much, what's the word? Validity? Is that a word? I don't know how true it is. But, in my opinion, with how damn close this fight is, to me, anything can separate these two, bro. Is that, I mean, bro, come on, bro. You can't get a more even fight, bro. You can't. When is the last time you seen two dudes technically in their prime, same height, don't like each other, right? The styles complement each other. One guy's a pressure, I'm gonna come and get you. The other one is more of a counter puncher, got power, could knock you out, right? One is like a bully, the other one's not backing down. They both come in 174.2 on the dot. You can't get no closer than this shit, bro. This shit is a toss-up in the air. And your money, I'm telling you right now, I don't even think nobody's money is safe. I'm looking at the odds, and bro, it ain't the odds itself. Let me see the odds real quick. The odds, not like it matters, but you know, some people like to bet on this shit. The odds to me, I don't think you're gonna make money either way unless you was to like bet on a certain round or something like that. If you was to bet on a knockout, I don't know how many of y'all think this fight's gonna get stopped. I don't think it's gonna get stopped. But let me see something real. I think somebody's gonna taste the canvas. You know, it doesn't really matter what you, me, or anybody says. This fight to me is so evenly matched. Anything can happen tomorrow. The one thing I just hope and pray doesn't happen tomorrow, and I pray as a boxing fan, because I feel like for us that really support this sport, you know, regardless whether we like each other or not, we support this sport hard, bro. Like we spend our time talking about it. We devote our time to the sport. And as fans and the ones that financially support too, not saying that's all about that, but I feel like, you know, we do give this sport what it is and make it what it is. And I feel like the one thing I don't want to see tomorrow is somebody get blown out under 5, bro. That'll really fuck with me. Like, I want to see a back and forth fight. And I think we're going to get that. I do think that somebody's going to hit the canvas, bro. I think someone's going to hit the canvas. I'm betting that Benavidez will hit the canvas. But let's look at the odds real quick. So we're talking. So let me get this straight. I don't bet. So y'all need to help me out. I don't mind saying I don't know shit, bro. I don't mind doing that. But the odds, when there's a minus, right? The dude that's got the plus is the underdog, right? The guy that got the plus is the underdog. The dude that got the minus is the favorite. So we got a negative 230 for David Benavidez and a 180 plus 180 for Morrell. That is, it seems like people are favoring David. Benavidez. It seems like that to me. It seems like they are the odds here. The odds are kind of weird, even though I don't look at the odds. They are kind of weird, and they do seem to shift. Not like they indicate anything, unless you think a fight is fixed. Like I truly believe that not to get off subject, but I do believe the NFL and shit like that is kind of scripted in a way. You look at the odds, and oh, by the way, fun fact. If you don't believe me, look at the Super Bowl logos. The Roman numerals, and look at the colors. There's actually a conspiracy theory, which is kind of true. Go look at it. Go look at the past Super Bowls and look at because every year they know where they're gonna play, and they have the numbers up there with the colors. And it just so happens every year in the Super Bowl, the two teams match those colors that are up there. So let's say if it's like Super Bowl 40, whatever, blue and red, right? Or purple and red, it'll be Ravens and Niners. I'll just look at it. It's crazy. But anyway, looking at these odds, for some reason, why am I on here? Hold on. Let me just go back over here. For some reason, I think that Pitbull is gonna have an issue. That dude said the Pitbull. Speaking of Pitbull, let's go to Pitbull's fight real quick. The dude said to Pitbull, like, yo, this basically, this little guy is used to pushing people back, and I'm gonna come forward. I've watched a little bit of this guy's fights, and this guy will stand there. He will stand there and try to bang it out with you. That's a good fight. I think an underrated fight that people aren't really talking about and is Fulton and Figueroa. Let's not forget that their first fight was a banger because Fulton did not choose to fight how he normally fights. He chose to fight what you would call a Mexican style fight. He stood there in the pocket. A lot of times he leaned on the ropes, but he was fighting in the phone booth with Brandon Figueroa, which to me is not too smart because you're fighting his fight. But that's a rematch. That's a good fight. And that the odds on that is what it is. But of course, the main event is the bread and butter, what we all want to come and see. And man, let me just upload this real quick. I'm excited, bro. I'm wondering if I should go live tomorrow or not, bro. I'm really like, I get excited for, there's few fights that I know, like, I'm positive there's going to be fireworks. Usually I'm right. The fights where I got really excited for, of course, everyone was excited for Ryan and Devin, but like when fighters that I support fight, I get real excited. Like for some reason, Bakoli and these are the fights that usually I just get these weird feelings out of nowhere, right? So Bakoli and Jared Anderson, if you remember, I was like, bro, I think Bakoli's gonna knock him out. McCumbee and Plant was another one. I said, this white dude came off the trailer and he had dip in his mouth. He's standing up there with dip. I'm like, bro, and I'm looking at his fights, and I'm like, he's got a lot of power. Plant, believe it or not, I think is a good fighter, So that turned out to be an exciting fight. This fight, bro, it is so damn close. It what's crazy is, bro, I'm seeing people like, listen, maybe y'all can help me out with this. And I'm not trying to go at nobody, bro. Like, oh, by the way, let me say something. I don't have to say this, but like yesterday I was spazzing out a little bit. Okay? I was. Those that know me know I don't do that every day. Somebody had said in the comments, like, yo, don't be so sensitive and everything, afterwards. And I was looking at it, I'm like, yeah, he a little bit right. But, to my defense, like, I love this sport. You know what I mean? Like, other people love this sport too. Like, y'all love it, and y'all wouldn't be like on panels. So it's like, don't act like I'm the only one that spazzed out every once in a while. I've seen dudes spaz out, bro. I've seen dudes like, you know what I mean? I've seen people take it overboard. They shut their channel down because Errol Spence lost. Like, that's a little bit too much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I spaz out every once in a while, right? And you're right, maybe I should chill a little bit. But I'm trying to make it clear to y'all and content creators. People try to push me around sometimes, I feel like, because I try to be respectful and nice. And I feel like people look at me like Shadow is soft. And I'm trying to tell you I'm not, bro. I'll go to your channel, debate you, whatever, bro. You say something to me, I'm gonna say something back. I don't give a fuck. It's social media. And I feel like people really look at me a certain way sometimes. So I feel like my back is to the corner and I act like that. I don't mean to do it sometimes, but yo, I spaz out sometimes. I don't even think it was that bad. But I look back at it and I realized I was getting a little bit, but it's because I've spent a lot of time in this fight, in my opinion, in the past couple of days. And I've done a lot of looking at things like, I've been watching David Morrell fight, going back, watching a couple of his fights. I went back and watched damn near the last 5 of David Benavidez's fights. And the more that I watched these two, I'm like, wow, bro, this is a really good matchup. I mean, this is good. And those that are like hardcores know this is a good matchup. I think some people that kind of like don't know Morrell too much, I have seen some people like, oh, he's going to get, that's the one thing I hope doesn't happen. I hope nobody gets blown out in under 5 because that'll be crazy. That'll really let boxing down. Like, I feel like this fight should give us like a Boa Chuck and Virgil Ortiz. Like that was, damn, that's a fight of the year contender. And some fights a person gets blown out, but it's still an exciting fight. Dubois and AJ, Anthony Joshua, he got steamrolled, but he still made it exciting. What's my guy's name from Australia? Those two fights with not Madrimov, the other one. I'm trying to do 2 things at once here. Hold on, let me pull this up real quick. Let me pull this up while I'm talking. You spaz out regularly? I know, but I try not to spaz out too much, bro. I try not to spaz out too much. I guess, you know what it is? I gotta stop letting motherfuckers know that certain things, but like the main thing I just don't like pussy shit, bro. Right? Like, I'm more like, if you come up on here saying something to me, I got respect for you for like, if you want to say something to me, say it, bro. But don't do like this whole, I don't know who you are, you're anonymous, you won't click a link. Like, I look at you a certain way, bro. I don't got respect for you as a human being. I really don't. Let me see something. I mean, ain't none of us gonna agree on everything, bro. That's what this is about. Like, we talk about our differences, and it's exciting for me to see differences because it's the perspectives that really get me thinking a lot of times. Somebody said yesterday that they're pretty sure that Benavidez will stop Morrell under 7. And I'm thinking, like, stop Morrell? Like, in under 7? I don't even think Morrell would stop Benavidez under 7 unless he got caught. Like I said, if it goes past 4, we're getting fight of the year, in my opinion, bro. And I just hope we don't get let down as boxing fans, bro. But I do remember what I say here because I do believe this is going to happen either way. I do believe that no matter who wins, the other guy is going to make a lot of excuses. I just have this feeling because they're both prideful. Morrell may not look like he's as prideful as Benavidez, but he is. He's prideful. He just hasn't been letting this motherfucker get to him. And today, man, going back to the stare-off that we're going to look at, it's like he's been trolling David this whole time, bro. He stood there. He smiled at him. The dude was like, before Benavidez got up there, the guy, I thought we were going to see a push or something. That's what I thought with the way Benavidez been acting. And the guy that was in the middle was getting ready. Like, he's getting ready. And Morrell was like, as soon as he went like this, Morrell was like, no. Let him go. Let him go. He's been talking a lot of shit. Let him go. And then he just looked at him and smiled and fucking these Cubans are crazy, bro. I guess when you under that type of government, and you come over here and you get liberated, you probably like, man, ain't shit faze me. You know where the fuck I come from, bro? Do you know where I come from? I had to come over here. I had to sneak over here. Like, come on. But let's look at this real quick. Let me see if I can get the condensed version up. So let's go over here. This is just real quick. I think I edited it kind of shortly, but and then we'll go to the full one. I got the full one.
David Morrell weighs in at 174.2 pounds. 174.2. 174.2 for Benavidez. 174.2. Fighters weigh in exactly the same. At this point, we don't want to see the fighters too close to each other. It's a true grudge match. The stakes are high. This is the last time they'll face each other before they meet in the center of the ring tomorrow night for the unified light heavyweight championship of the world. The Mexican monster, David Benavidez versus David Morrell.
No necesito clave. I don't need nothing. I have nothing. I mean, you know, no necesito nada para ganar la Benavidez. Simplemente el bolseo que tengo es suficiente. Eso es por gusto, ¿me entiendes? Todo lo que tiene es nada, todo es falso.
Well, I don't need any keys to defeat Benavidez because I've already seen what he's about. And it's all fake, so I'm gonna be ready with what I got to be able to come out on top.
Una cosa es decirlo, otra es hacerlo. Una cosa es decirlo, otra es hacerlo. Es muy, muy diferente, 100%.
One thing is to do it. One thing is to say you're gonna do it. The other one is to do it. Very, very different. Let's see if he's actually able to do what he says.
No me gusta hablar mucho, ¿me entiendes? El que mucho habla poco hace, eso es lo que hacen todos ustedes.
Yeah. He's saying that over there, like they're causing ruckus, but you know, it's all love.
All right, there you heard David Morrell. David, he said yesterday, the Mexican monster, that name, it's just a myth. Is it gonna be a myth tomorrow night?
I'm gonna beat the fuck out of David Morrell. He's gonna see who the Mexican monster is this Saturday.
You know, he was up there again going, I'm gonna break your jaw. Like, that's David, like I think David Benavidez wakes up saying that, bro. Like that is like the number one thing he says to you. I'm gonna break your mouth, I'm gonna break your jaw. Which one is Sean Zitto? I know him. Is he Fight Hype or Fight Hub? Which one is he? I'll look at it right now. Hold on. Which one is he? Okay. Does he have his own separate channel or is he just, it doesn't matter. Hold on. He does. He does have his own separate channel. Okay. I could have swore this guy was part of Fight Hub or something like that. It don't matter. So you want me to look at this angle? Let me share the screen. Can you explain that, please, while I look this up, Adam? Maybe I'm a little bit confused. Morrell didn't earn the right to fight David. Well, they both moved up to 175 and had one fight at 175. You know this is at 175, right? So that's how did David even earn a shot? Like, you see what I'm saying? They both had one fight in this division. I don't know what that means. If anything, I think he earned the right to fight Benavidez because he technically chased him. He was calling him out at 168. David moved up to 175. He went up to 175, and he even said it after his fight at 175. In so many words, he said in an interview, listen, let's not make this clear, yo, Adam. It is what it is. Whoever you think is going to win, whoever you're picking is fine. But let's make one thing clear. A lot of reasons why a lot of a lot of people that are like, what do I call them? Pugilists or whatever. Like a lot of us that actually look at the behind the scenes. I'm not saying that you haven't. Let's make it clear. Not many people have chased David Benavidez. He's usually doing the chasing. This man has chased him. There was the only one time that he said that they weren't going to fight was not on Morrell's behalf. It was actually his team saying at one time, and it was only one time. So people like to harp on that, but he didn't really actually say it. I didn't see him say it. I remember his team saying something like he's not he's not ready at this point. That was only one time. Every other time, this man after every fight has been calling David Benavidez's name. David Benavidez moved up to 175. He went to 175. He said after his last fight, this guy, if he go to 175, I go to 175. He go back down to 168, I go back. He's chasing this guy, bro. Not many people do that to David Benavidez, bro. This is almost like, I ain't going to say it's the same, but it's similar. This is similar. I don't know how many of y'all going to agree with this, but when I was thinking about it, actually, this is similar to Tio and Loma. You go back years ago before Tio fought Loma, and I still got to find that footage, and somebody needs to send me that link, please, bro. I think it's one of the prophetic thing. You know how Tio Sr. likes to wear the Nostradamus, or I think something like that, right? And it was like years before they fought, years before Tio left the WBC tournament. But you see Tio Sr. in an elevator. Tio's not there. Tio Femo's not there. Tio Sr.'s in the elevator, and Loma comes in the elevator. And I think right before they're getting in the elevator, like Tio Sr. kind of like says hi to him. And then in the elevator, he kind of tells him like, we're coming for you. And he just smiled or whatever. And then, you know, over time, they literally were looking for the Loma fight, you know, and hey, it is what it is. Let's look at the other side of it. Hey, by the way, I'm not going to sit here and act like I know who's going to win, bro. And I know you guys have been paying attention to other channels and stuff like that. And do you know what another thing I enjoy about this community and everything? I love the next day. I love the next day because it's very like, so for instance, if I spent this whole week telling you David Morrell is going to knock out David Benavidez, if I spent this whole week doing that, it's not hard for me the next day to get on here and go, I was wrong. I've done it before. But for some reason, other people can't do that. Just pay attention. You're going to see some of these guys that's been talking, they ain't going to go live for a while. Or if they do, they're going to be like, it was robbed. And it's funny. I enjoy it, but it's funny. It's like some people are in denial. I think it's a close fight. I think it's a close fight because stylistically, the height, I think even the amateur careers, I think it weighs each other out. You know, I think that David Benavidez, you know, training with and some people were naming the other champions besides Triple G, but he was training with other champions. That's similar to like Shakur gaining knowledge from Crawford, or gaining knowledge from, you know, training with Keyshawn and Andre Ward stepping in, or Mayweather stopping by. Like, to me, that is valuable shit, you know. And David has from a kid has been training with some champions. And I remember before David Benavidez even started getting a name, I remember, like, you know how they look at a fighter and they know he's going to be like kind of good. You know what I mean? There's a difference to me between promoting a fighter and knowing like we got something here. Sort of like how they do in sports. Like, you know, when a guy's really good in high school, they could just tell he's going to do. They were like that with David Benavidez for a while. Even when he was like a teenager. And, you know, this is before even now. So, but let's take a look at what Tycho's talking about here. You want me to see the face-off with Sean Zitto, right? You said, Tycho, the other side? Okay, which one is you talking about here? Maybe you're talking about this.
He's the former super middleweight world champion.
Oh, okay. This is what you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's closer too, and you can actually hear them better too. Okay, let's play this real quick.
At this point, we don't want to see the fighters too close to each other. It's a true grudge match. The stakes are high. This is the last time they'll face each other before they meet in the center of the ring tomorrow night for the unified light heavyweight champion.
He's telling them, I'm gonna break his jaw. And Morrell's just like, all right, yeah, go ahead, man.
In the ship of the world, the Mexican monster, David El Monstro Benavidez versus David.
Turned his back to him, bro. Turned his back to him like, the fuck out of here. Yo, you know, I was saying yesterday too, man, like this is like the first person I've actually seen like go like this with David Benavidez. Like technically, like the fuck out of here, man. Stop talking, bro. Just stop. Hopefully he don't get his ass fucked up though, man. So before I do the link thing, which I think I'm gonna drop the link today just for a little bit, I need to understand if I'm going to be going live tomorrow or not, because I feel like if I go live, I'm not going to pay attention to you guys. And that's usually what happens when I go live. It's like I literally forget the camera is even on when I'm watching a fight. I'm horrible at that, bro. I don't know. I give these guys credit for doing that. Some of these guys, I give them credit. They actually, I don't know how they do it. Maybe it's because I'm so invested in the fight. I literally forget you guys are in front of me if I'm doing a fight. I can't pay attention. I'll admit I have OCD. I got, you know, props to those guys that are actually able to sit there, read your shit, and be like, oh, left hook over here, scoring at the same time. There's some talented walking chew gum at the same time, motherfuckers. Because I mean, I look back at my lives and I trust me, I wouldn't stay either. I'm over here jumping up and down. Motherfucker dropped him. I leave. I go get something to eat. I forget this shit is even on. It's crazy. Yeah, it is. Yeah, see? Hey, you see? Hey, you know what I love? You guys are honest with me, bro. You guys are honest with me. Trust me. I know I'm not good at that. I know. That's why I don't do it often. But my post-fight lives are pretty good. Maybe I should just do the post-live fight tomorrow, HOD. You know, because if I do the other thing I don't like about it too, what I've noticed the last 2 times I went live, I am trying to focus on you guys and I end up not seeing shit that you guys see. And then I got to go back and I always watch the fight again anyway. But believe it or not, like I know I tell you all the time I don't care about subscribers. That's true. But I do care about my craft as anything I do. I try not to half-ass it. Like, you know, if I do an edited video, I try to do my best to edit the video correctly. And I don't want to go live with a fight and just leave y'all fucking hanging, bro. Unless I get HLD up in here. HLD, if you want to be on tomorrow with me, maybe we could do it like that. If I have somebody up here with me because you know I'm going to spaz out when motherfuckers get hit and shit. Or I could just do the post live. Either way, I'm ready for destruction tomorrow. I'm ready for somebody to get fucked up, if not both. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited, and you know, who I'm going for is Morrell. I made it clear, going for Morrell. I'd like to see Morrell win, but a part of me wants to see Benavidez win because I don't know if this makes any sense to you. I think that Morrell could win, but then like get blown out by Bivol and Beterbiev. But I feel like David Benavidez, if he wins, I think he gives one of those other guys his stylistically. I don't think he wins, but I think he gives him a better fight than Morrell. Like for instance, let's take Bivol for instance. I think Bivol is very, very underrated. Like what he did to Canelo was not fucking easy, bro. It was not easy. He shut Canelo out. And yeah, I know some of the Canelo fans like to blame it on certain shit or whatever. Bro, it is what it is. He shut that man out, bro. That's not easy. I don't give a fuck what you want to say, what you want to blame it on. What he did to Canelo was special type shit. Better Beef has some out of this earth power. But tomorrow, this is a grill, man. Let me go back to some of the shit I was seeing over here. Oh, by the way, one of the things I wanted to talk about, but I don't want to make a big deal out of it because I don't know how much of it is true. But because of how close I think this fight is, I think everything counts, man. Like sometimes it comes down to minimal shit. Like I thought I was looking today to see who's struggling making weight. Because I was going to be like, Benavidez is struggling making weight. But no, they both 174.2 on the dot. Both of them look like they made it. Now that was a ceremonial weigh-in. But after the actual weigh-in, it was like 5 minutes after. I think it was Sean Zitto or I think it was him or somebody that was there. 5 minutes after it was done, they uploaded them walking out of where they were weighing in at. And he shows both of them walking to the weigh-in and walking away from the weigh-in. It showed a lot mainly of Morrell. So Morrell walked in, right, weighed in. He came out. He was signing autographs. He looked like he was all right. Like he didn't look like he was, and Benavidez walked in there, walked out, and then that's when I knew they made weight, and I was like, okay, but I didn't know what the weight was. Now it's 174.2. Damn, this shit dead even. The odds, though, however, don't see it like that. The odds are now yesterday, HOD. If you remember, the odds was a little bit kind of even. But now that this fight is getting closer, which is normal, this is what happens, bro. This is what happens in the fights in Vegas, right? So this is normal. But as we see, and I expect another tide to switch tomorrow. It like right around the time that they start doing the first. I don't know when they stop. When can you stop placing a bet on a fight? I know there's like, I placed a bet on a Caleb Plant fight. There was like the last time I ever bet was on a Caleb Plant, and I lost, by the way. But I think the last time I actually bet was I think I bet on the Canelo and Plant fight, and I bet that Plant was going to go the distance and lose, but he didn't. But I remember when I was placing the bet, literally as Canelo was walking in the ring. I was still able to place that bet. But then I remember when I went back to it like a minute or two later, it was out. It was closed out. So I don't know when you could stop making a bet, but I expect this shit to shift once again as the fucking pay-per-view starts. But as of right now, they got Benavidez as a negative 230 and David Morrell at plus 180. The Figueroa and Fulton fight, which I am excited for too. I'm excited for that fight too. That shit is damn near 50-50 even in the bets, bro. Or maybe I'm reading it wrong. Wait a second. The plus is the underdog, right? The minus, I'm not good with this shit, bro. I admit it. I'm not good. The minus is the favorite, right? The plus is the underdog. So is minus 185 to plus 150 close? Is that close or is that drastically different? David Benavidez is negative 230. David Morrell is plus 180. But the Figueroa and Fulton, Figueroa is negative 185. Fulton is plus 150. Is that close? I don't know. I don't bet, but I do know that in my opinion, that's a close fight. And for some reason, I got Brandon Figueroa stopping Fulton. I got him stopping Fulton, especially if Fulton decides to do what he did in the last fight. The last fight would really, speaking about Fulton, by the way, the one thing that really impressed me about Fulton was his ability to actually, and this is why I was kind of like blown away how easily Inoue beat that man. Like Inoue made that man look like an ordinary man. Like you almost forgot that Fulton was a unified champion. I believe it was unified at that time. And but prior to that, he had fought Figueroa, and in my opinion, I gave it to him. I know some of y'all gave it to Figueroa, but I gave it to Fulton, and he actually beat that man at his own game plan. Fulton stood there, traded with him. Even there was parts in the rounds where he leaned on the ropes, but his back on the ropes, and let Brandon come to him, and then he was firing back, and he was in the phone booth with that kid most of the fight and won. But since then, he's got demolished by Inoue. His last fight, he got hurt. I don't know if he got dropped, but he got hurt in his last fight. He has not looked the same. And Brandon Figueroa has gotten better. He's gotten better. I've seen his last couple of fights. He's gotten. Now, the thing with Brandon Figueroa is, this is where I feel like somebody like him and Benavidez are different. They're both pressure fighters. And this is where I give Benavidez actually credit. Benavidez is a pressure fighter, but to me, he's not your typical pressure fighter. I don't know if this is going to make sense. Sometimes I try to explain myself the best I can. I'm not saying these fighters are dumb. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I feel like the way that David Benavidez pressure, it's more educated. Like somebody like a Chavez would go to the body a lot, right? Brandon Figueroa goes to the body a lot, but a lot of times he's just trying to overwhelm you. He's just, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I feel like he's just throwing shit just to throw it. David does that every once in a while when he does the quick shit. But for the most part, to me, David is very educated, going down to the body, going back upstairs, going down to the body. And he showed a lot with me with the Andre. The only thing I didn't like with the Andre, which I pointed out, and that's why I thought Canelo would beat him, is I was like, but then again, you fight everyone differently. But when he fought Andre, he kept throwing that straight overhand right. And I remember I made the condensed video showing you how many times David Benavidez threw that right. And he had no respect for Andre. Absolutely no respect from round one. And he was throwing that right hand. He wasn't even trying to set it up. He literally, there's a part in the fight where he threw that shit 3 times. And it's like, what he was going to throw. And there's nothing Andre could do. He simply walked that man down. And he made Andre look ordinary. And regardless of whatever you want to look at Andre, whatever you want to call Andre, the fact of the matter is this community and boxing fans had put that man in the realm of Canelo being afraid to fight him or whatever it may be. And I'm not saying Andre's not a good fighter. I've been through this yesterday. I think he is a good fighter. I just didn't think that he fought anyone of any significant stature that could beat Canelo. And I know styles make fights, but I never thought he could beat Canelo. And David Benavidez made that man look very ordinary from round one. He simply walked him down, bro. But he was not setting up the right hand. And that's why I always thought, Canelo would beat him. But then he fought to do that 175. And I get this. I be butchering those Russian names. I don't mean to do. I hate mispronouncing people's name. I think it's disrespectful. But what the fuck is his name, bro? Glav, whatever. When he fought him, I know a lot of people felt like David wasn't a good performance, but do y'all really think that was a really bad? Like, who do you think had a worse performance at 175? I think Morrell did. I think Morrell had a worse outing at 175 than David Benavidez. The only issue I had with David Benavidez is like it seemed like he wasn't hurting the dude. And that's where the issue where I see with this fight. If he wasn't able to hurt that man with how many times he landed at 175, that could be a problem. Because if he can't hurt Morrell, we're about to see something. And it's kind of interesting how Morrell keeps saying that or alluding to it. And it's almost to the point where I feel like he might be overlooking Benavidez, but he keeps saying the same shit. He's like, this motherfucker can't hurt me. He can't hurt me. And, he's making fun of him going, and the 175, when David Benavidez fought at 175, he did look like he had no power. But I disagree with y'all when y'all say that he had a worse outing than Morrell. I think Morrell had a worse outing. I expected Morrell to run through that Hot Rod guy. Or A-Rod, or whatever the fuck that. A-Rod is baseball, right? Hot Rod, whatever the dude's name was. I expected Morrell to do a lot better than that. I think Benavidez had a better outing. But if his power is like that, he might be in trouble tomorrow, bro. You know what one of the things I'm so hyped up about? I'm so hyped up to see. Not what Morrell. I think no matter what Benavidez does, I said this yesterday, and I truly believe it. Whether he pressures him, whether he hops on him, whether he's whatever he does the first round, I don't think it's going to change what Morrell does one bit. Not one bit. Whether he pressures him, whether he doesn't, Morrell's going to have to say, he's going to do the same thing. He's going to wait for him. He's going to set him up. But Benavidez, I'm curious to see if this man's going to do what he did, like with Andre. Or with other fighters like the Bell one. Are you just gonna start? You're gonna walk. Are you gonna try to walk Morrell down? Like, I want to see that. I'm not saying he can't do it, but you gotta show me, bro. You gonna walk him down like you did Andre? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm just saying. I'm excited for this shit, bro. But the way I be seeing Benavidez just walk through motherfuckers, right? I'm thinking like he got it in his head, like, man, everybody else that fucked with me, I busted them up. You know what I mean? I'll break your fucking jaw. I'm a bully. I walk and I'm thinking like, bro, I don't know. I want to see you do that to Morrell. I want to see you just off the bat walk this man down. And you'd be stupid if you tried that. I really do. I really do. I really would like to see Benavidez the first couple of rounds kind of chill a little bit. Because like I said, the last thing I want is for somebody to get blown out. I feel like as boxing fans, whoever you're going for, we deserve a good fight, bro. And I think the longer the fight goes, the better it is for us. Because I do feel like if somebody's going to get blown out, it's going to be under 4. Can you imagine if Morrell blows Benavidez out by 4 rounds? Can you imagine if he like drops him in the second and everyone's like, oh shit, maybe it's a flash knockdown. He gets up and then he just drops him again. Imagine if he just steamrolls Benavidez. Just imagine that, bro. That the whole aura with the whole Canelo shit will go down. And this is what I don't like about this community, because it's like, look, no matter who loses tomorrow, bro, somebody's got to lose, And if Benavidez was to lose, like, I don't think it would be fair to take away everything he's done or to make it seem like he was ever nothing. And that's what people do. That's what people do. They'll say that's why I feel like if Crawford was to fight Canelo, that's why I feel like it's a lose-lose for Canelo. If Crawford loses, it doesn't matter. He could say, hey, bro, look, I was daring to be great. I moved up 2 weight classes, da-da-da-da-da. Canelo loses, people are going to question his whole fucking career. They're going to be like, you see? Anytime they're going to say slick black man, you know what they're going to do, right? And it's like, with David Benavidez, if he loses, dudes are going to be like, he was nothing. I told you he was, especially Canelo fans. And I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair, because this is styles make fights, and these guys are evenly matched in height. I think that 4-inch reach is going to be a factor if Morrell uses it properly. I think, bro, that I still think that Benavidez is gonna. I don't know if he's gonna lose, bro, but I'm leaning towards he's gonna hit the canvas, bro. I don't know why I think that, but I just feel like I really think there's gonna be a point in the fight where he's going to try to walk Morrell down, and he's gonna walk into something, bro. And Morrell's got sneaky power even late in the fight. I don't know if I've ever seen Morrell. Has Morrell been dropped? Has he been hurt? I mean, that's another thing too. Like, I feel like some people think like Benavidez got no punching power, bro. So you don't speed and accuracy, bro. Is something. Is a motherfucker, bro. Ask Regis Prograis with Devin Haney. That dude told Devin Haney, "Oh man, you can't hurt me, bro." I mean, they literally, you saw, yo, I've never seen someone do a 180 and look stupid in their whole entire life, bro. Like this dude was making fun of Devin, saying, "Look, you go to private school, you can't hurt me, pussy," and all this. Like, I'm like, why? What private school? You should be happy somebody gave you an education. Like, my public school was ghetto and trash, bro. But then he gets in the ring, gets dropped, gets stunned numerous times, right? And he had to turn around. And I give him credit for that. He turned around and got on camera and was like, nah, he got, you know, he got, obviously he got some type of power. Like he, you know, but it ain't like that. It's just more of speed. But whatever, speed matters to me. And David's quick. David's quick. Benavidez. Who's easy money? Yo, OG, that would be funny, wouldn't it? I mean, just imagine, bro. Just imagine. I was thinking that today. I don't know why I was thinking that, but I was thinking in my mind, like, can you imagine if that bell rang and like the first round is a feel out round and the second round Benavidez feels like, oh, I'm gonna start walking him down, and walks into something, bro. Clip. And then gets up. I would see him getting up. He's got a lot of heart. And then imagine if Morrell just steamrolled right through this motherfucker, bro. Imagine it doesn't even go to 4. Like, you already know what people are going to say about David Benavidez. And I don't think that for either one, I don't think it's fair. See, Morrell, if he loses, I don't think it's as bad, right? He could bounce back. But with David, this whole aura has been built up with the whole Canelo thing and tying the name to Canelo. And once again, people keep bringing up Canelo. And it's like, I don't know why they do that. Like, I'm not saying why are you bringing up Canelo to David. Like, we know why. Why are you continuously talking about Canelo when there's a fight on Saturday between these two? I'm seeing like these reporters ask questions and just people talk about Canelo and David. Bro, David Benavidez is fighting David Morrell on Saturday. Not Canelo. Not Canelo. Anytime fighters start talking about, after this fight, I'm going to go unified. Then I got this guy over here. Anytime you do that, it usually never turns out well. It usually never does. And, kudos to fucking Benavidez, because yesterday, the dude that was interviewing him, let me show it to you, brings up Canelo again. And David's face was almost like, he didn't say anything, but you can see it in his face. He's almost like, like, what, like, what? And the guy was asking, so do you think that the Canelo fight is out of the realm? Or do you think he'll still fight you? Like, he's asking questions like that, and Benavidez is looking at him like, bro, like, I'm not thinking about him right now. But unfortunately, that's why I feel like more is on the line for Benavidez. A lot more. A lot more. And if that man was to get steamrolled, bro, can you imagine what the Canelo fans will do? There are some David Benavidez fans that are there's a few of them, bro. There's a few of them. I've seen at least a handful. They think this man is God. They think he's God himself. He can't be beat. He can't be hurt. Nobody beats him. He's going to run through 175. He'll move up the cruiserweight. And there is a handful of motherfuckers that think that way about David Benavidez. And if he was to get steamrolled, I wonder if these dudes will even pop up. I wonder if they'll show their face again. I mean, it's it ain't easy when you look. We got pride as men. Nobody likes to be wrong. I've been wrong a lot. A lot of times I had to go live and say to y'all, I got that shit wrong. It's part of the game, bro. It's part of the game. If you got every pick right, you should be a millionaire. You should be a millionaire. You want to know why I don't bet? You want to know why I don't bet money? Because even as much as I think I know boxing, right? And I'm being honest with you. As much as I think I know boxing, when it comes to betting money and shit, it's so spontaneous. I'm not good at it. And it's like, you know, like I feel like betting is a whole different thing. Like betting is a whole different genre to me. There's a guy that does boxing bets. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him. He's a real intelligent guy. He's a chubby dark guy, black guy named Dewey or something like that. He gives you advice on boxing fights per se. And he's educated because he's different than how we look at boxing. You know what I mean? Like we will break down more of like stylistically and stuff like that. He does that, but he goes from the angle where he truly believes that what you see in the betting, how they're betting, will affect somewhat of, not saying it's fixed, but saying like it persuades him to kind of like, I think there might be an upset. He just looks at the calculations of how much you'll make or whatever, and then he just is like, I think this guy's gonna win. And a lot of times he's right, but I just don't want to follow anybody's advice and put down $100, $200. Like shit, money is not. I'm not poor, I'm not rich, but I'm not. Look, every money I get, bro, I ain't just gonna throw the shit away. And betting on fights, bro, you'll never know. But as far as fights go, with these odds, that Ramos and Rosario is outrageous, which is, by the way, I think most of us believe Ramos is going to beat Rosario. I think Rosario is going to get knocked out. But that is ridiculously. Ramos is a huge favorite in that fight. Pitbull is a favorite over the dude Angel. Let's go real quick. Hold on one second. Benavidez does, but champion. Morrell's got good ring IQ too. He like, I think, you know, look, man, if it goes past 4, I think Morrell's gonna surprise a lot of people tomorrow. I think he's gonna surprise a lot of people tomorrow. But them first 4 rounds are gonna mean everything to me. I just hope somebody doesn't get steamrolled, bro. I just hope it's a good fight. Because all this shit, I feel like it's sometimes a letdown when, you know, as a fan, you know, we're putting all this shit into it. We're getting all hyped and shit. And then, like, somebody gets blown out in 2 rounds. Like, please don't do that, bro. Either one of them, please, bro. Beat the fuck out of each other for the whole fight, please. Like, I hope both of y'all knock each other down and shit. And it's a real close. Right. If you get every right. Right, which is why I don't understand why some people, it's so hard for them to come on here and be like, I got it wrong. I don't understand that, because it's like, bro, come on, bro. Like, if you really got everything right, you would be rich right now. Like, you think these dudes, yo, I told y'all, hey, look, I don't care. I told you it's a brand new year. I don't care about putting people on the spot. I told you about Showbiz, right? Shout out to Showbiz, man. I don't really watch him that much anymore, but you know what? You know what made me stop watching him? It is what it is, bro. Like, I'm gonna say whatever I want. I went at Ness, right? I know. I'm not saying I dislike Ness. A lot of people call him a snitch or whatever, and it's like, you know, that ain't really got nothing to do with me per se. I went at him because of his energy towards Tio was like mad different. You know, but with Showbiz, and the reason why I stopped watching Showbiz is because he started doing some shit that I don't know how the fuck his subscribers don't see. I don't know how they don't see. But he starts doing this shit where, let's take Morrell and Benavidez, for instance, right? It's fight week. Monday, he'll do a whole live. I don't know if he still does. I don't watch him anymore. But he'll do a whole live saying, Morrell's going to destroy Benavidez, right? And then the next day or 2 days later, he'll do a live saying, Benavidez is going to do that to Morrell. And he kind of covers throughout the week. He covers all outcomes. And he has it recorded, right? Mind you. And then whatever the outcome is, he's got it covered. And then the next day, Showbiz goes, I told y'all. Look, here goes me on Tuesday. And he goes and clip and shows himself. And I'm thinking like, yeah, bro, but you said the same thing about the other. And he did that shit for like 3 fights. And I got tired of it. Because I'm like, what are you trying to prove? Like, bro, like, I saw you pick the other motherfucker too. Like, I'm not stupid. It's almost like he's trying to play the game with the little ball with the cups and shit. Like, you know, I'm not stupid, bro. It's over there. You put it in your sleeve. Like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know, man. It just seemed like deception really fucks with me, bro. Like, when you're trying to deceive me, I'm like, what are you trying to do? Like, just be honest. But then again, I think I'm built different than some of these guys, bro. Like, HOD made a point yesterday, man. HOD made a good point, man. Some of these guys, like, there's a purpose behind what they do, and it's not boxing. And I keep forgetting that, bro. I keep forgetting that. I don't know why. I would think they would keep it just boxing, but no, they have ulterior motives, man. Who you got, Trey? It's interesting. Even in my comment sections this past 2 weeks, it's been damn near down the middle. It's been damn near down the middle. You're leaning towards Morrell. I think the longer I used to think last week or the week before, I was thinking, and now my mind has slowly changed. Like when this fight was first announced, I thought to myself, the longer the fight goes on, better for Benavidez. Better. He's got a ticker. He starts walking you down, right? But then I started watching Morrell, going back to his fights and seeing how his power carries to the later rounds. He can knock you out late in the fight. And I started thinking, like, it might favor Morrell the longer the fight goes. Especially if Benavidez is being super, super aggressive. Super aggressive. David Benavidez needs to see a therapist, bro. And he gets it from his father, too. Like, father like son. Like, you know where he gets it from. Was his father? Another thing that I seen kind of weird. Is this a PBC thing? Like, I'm not one of these guys that don't like one promotion over the other. People hate on PBC, and it's like, I don't want to see the destruction of PBC. I don't want that, bro. I don't want to see a destruction of any promotional company. But PBC is like, the way they've been doing stuff has just, I don't know how you would say it. Like, if you went to the store every day and bought a sandwich, a corner store, right? You've been eating that sandwich for like 2 years. You go to work, you body say, right? And like over time, you're like, it doesn't taste the same. Like, did you change the meat, the vendor? Like, what did you change the mayo? Or like, it doesn't taste as good. And it's like the effort is not going into it. And that's what I see with PBC. It's like, it's lackluster, bro. Somebody told me they went to the Tank and the Lamont Roach. I don't know how true this is. Somebody went to the Tank and Lamont Roach press conference. And I don't go to press conferences, so I don't know. But I do know that I've seen in the past with press conferences, like if you go back, you could actually see on camera, like go back to the old PBC with, there's one with Spence and Broner and Tank, remember? And back then, Tank was a lot more talkative. And Tank's going all crazy. He's hanging all over Earl, right? And in the back, they got a whole shitload of smorgasbord. Like, shrimp and this and that and just like good shit, And somebody said that they went to the Tank and Lamont Roach fight and they fucking had, what did they say? They had like honey buns or like fucking, like somebody went to the corner store and was like, yeah, put that on the table. Put that on the table. And it's like, damn, bro, like you see the difference when you got to pay for your own promotion, Maybe that's what, I don't know what went on with Showtime, but maybe that's what Showtime was getting mad. Like, motherfucker, you got us fronting all this shit and da 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 da. And that's why Amazon was like, no. Okay, here, I'll tell you what. You give us a cut. You can put this shit on our app. That's it. Don't ask me for nothing. Don't ask me for a fucking bottle of water, nothing. All right, you can put it on Amazon. Give me my cut. Stay the fuck away from me. Do what you want. And if your shit ain't good, you out. That's like the Amazon deal they got. And like PBC is like, fuck. We got to do our own press conferences. And because I mean, the whole shit is like, yeah, it's bad now, man. It's bad now. And I like, I don't like the whole, like, I want to see the destruction of PBC. I don't like that, bro. I don't like that. I don't get into like the money and everything, but I don't, because you see what's going on with PBC, right? Like, it's not a good thing. And I don't understand why people say that, because you see how it's affecting these fighters. How many fighters have we not seen last year or this year? Matter of fact, let me ask you a question. As a boxing fan, are you satisfied with what's been happening with Amazon PBC? The only people they've been putting on is Tank, Rolly, they're the top people, Canelo and shit. Yeah, they threw in Cuello and fucking Russell here and there, but they're champions, bro. And everybody else that we were used to seeing and to come up and everything, like, I don't see them anymore. A lot of guys were on the shelf last year. We ain't see the Charlos. We ain't see Deontay Wilder left. Keith Thurman, that was a little bit of his own doing. He's back now. It's just, I don't know. Like, a lot of these fighters were put on ice because of that. I don't like that. A lot of them has left too. A lot of them has left. And I think, you know what, man? I think Tank is the next one. I think Tank is the next one to leave, bro. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe Tank went to that press conference and was like, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Y'all went from having great snacks and putting on this big welcome for me, and y'all sent some dude to the bodega to get some fucking tasty Debbie cakes and put them on the fucking thing, and some little, the quarter drinks, which is now like 85 cent, 90 inflation drinks. Like, he probably looked at that and said, nah, I don't know if I want to do this anymore over here. And some of these fighters are entitled, though. They feel like they're entitled. I agree with HOD with that when it comes to Tank. The only thing we disagree on is I think Tank is really good. I know he hasn't fought, but I think he is. I could just see, like, you know what I mean? What's going on, Pudo? So what did you think of your boy Benavidez, bro? Let me see. Hold on. Let me pull it up. He a little bit bro, I really thought he was gonna push the motherfucker, bro. Like, I thought he was gonna be more aggressive or whatever. But I'm telling you, man, Morrell is the first person I've seen go like this to David Benavidez. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. You talk too much. Like, literally like that. And I'm like, wow. I'm not saying you're supposed to be scared of David, but David does have an aura, bro. Let me pull this up. David does have an aura. And I'm used to seeing him. Look, I'm used to seeing David Benavidez beat people to fuck up. Name me a close Benavidez fight, other than the Graville. I mean, that's like bringing up Canelo got stunned by Cotto's brother over 25 years ago, back in 1970. Like, recently. When was the last time you seen David Benavidez in any? The hardest fight I probably seen him in was the Plant fight, but even that fight, he pulled away and started beating up Plant. Had Plant all busted up, and Plant was running out of breath and shit. And I mean, I'm used to seeing David Benavidez beat people to fuck up, and it's just crazy to see someone like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, stop. And I think Morrell is like, you can't hurt me, bro. That shit could backfire, though, bro. That shit could really backfire. Let me see. Hold on. me go to this road.
David Morrell weighs in at 174.2 pounds.
You got purple socks on and shit. David Benavidez.
174.2. Fighters weigh in exactly the same.
Yeah, Morrell's like, nah, let him go. Let him go.
At this point, we don't want to see the fighters too close to each other. It's a true grudge match. The stakes are high. This is the last time they'll face each other.
You see, look, it's been like this the whole time they've announced this fight. I know you guys see it. Every time he's in front of Morrell, every time when they did the I was gonna pull it up when they were both together and they were gonna, you know, when they do the promotion and shit and they have them stand face to face and then they're in the back, right? And with the interviews and everything, every time they've been next to each other, Benavidez tries to intimidate this man. It has not failed, bro. I've went back to every single interview, every time they've been in the room, anytime they've been talking about this fight, he does the same thing. He tries to intimidate this man. Before it even starts, he goes, what the fuck? You ain't got that shit to say now, do you, motherfucker? You was talking all that shit, right? And Morrell just looks at him like, bro, shut up. Shut the fuck up, bro. And then and then it's more like David gets more upset. Benavidez, right? They're both David. Benavidez gets more upset every time he sees Morrell is like, psst, he doesn't like that. And even right here, David's trying to look at him and Morrell's just like, whatever. And then David tries to step a little closer, like, bro, you really can't intimidate this man.
Grudge match. The stakes are high. This is the last time they'll face each other before they meet in the center of the ring tomorrow night for the unified light heavyweight championship of the world. The Mexican monster, David Benavidez versus David Morrell.
That motherfucker, boy. Let me drop the link, bro. That motherfucker don't care. He don't give two fucks. He said, yeah, go ahead. You're going to see me tomorrow, bro. I like that shit, bro. That shit get me excited, bro. I like it. I like a motherfucker that won't back down for nothing, bro. Fuck that. You ain't bullying me, bro. You gonna have to beat me the fuck up. It's almost like I know a lot of men think alike as far as like the straight men. Like it's almost like if you was in prison, some dude was like, give it up. Motherfucker, you gonna have to kill me. Poke me up. Hey, you have to kill me, brother. You gonna have to kill me. Like you ain't gonna just take that shit. Fuck out of here. Let me see. Hey, man. Hey, real quick. I was laughing. Let me drop the link real quick. I was laughing because somebody sent me the clip. Somebody sent me the clip. Hold up. Right. Somebody sent me the clip. It's fucking funny, bro. Hold up. Where we at? Messages right here. Where's it at? Let me see. Hold on. Let me show it. I know where it's at. Let me pull it up real quick. Here it is. Fucking Morrell is a fool, bro. He's a fool. Oh my God. He is flat-footed, man. But I don't think he's slow like yeah, but I don't think Jose, look, hold on, let me make sure this is Pudo. I see you, Pudo. Look, I know, brother, I agree with the flat-footedness, like I do. But do y'all really think David Benavidez is slow? I do not think the man is slow. I think he's very fast. Hands, like people like, well, that's hand speed. That's the same shit. You're throwing punches. That's the objective, is to throw punches, is it not? So in fighting, is the kid fast or not? He's very fast. He's very fast. What's going on, Pudo?
What up?
All right, making sure it's you.
Yeah, it's me.
So what's good, man?
Chilling, man. Just saw your live, bruh. You know.
Yo, man, I'm excited for this. I'm excited for this shit, bro.
That's good. That's good, man. I'm glad.
You know, I think, like I said, bro, if this shit goes. Oh, by the way, I know who you said you think is gonna win, but tell me how you think it's gonna go. You think it's gonna be close? You think someone's gonna get blown out?
No. I've been saying it's 50-50. That's been my stance since I've been asked. Yeah, I don't know who's gonna win. 50-50.
Who you going for?
Oh, David Benavidez.
You going for Benavidez?
Yes, of course.
I'm going for Morrell.
Cool. I'm with it. I like Morrell as well.
I like them both too.
He can make this fight very easy.
Huh?
Morrell can make this fight very easy, to be honest, but we'll see.
How? I don't think anybody
skill is like on another level. It's like it's not even comparable.
So this is what I don't understand, Pudo.
What's up?
It's what I don't understand. When you say that he's got skills that are on another level, he can make it be so easy. So why would you sit there and say, well, it's a 50-50 fight?
Because of experience. Experience matters. Like literally experience matters more than game plan. Ultimately, what matters in the ring is the game plan that you bring in, and if you execute. It don't matter. Like if you,
I think Morrell has more experience. I think Morrell has more experience. Bro.
No, you don't. All
right. I mean,
it doesn't, bro.
You're looking at, okay, are we talking about professionally or amateur or everything in general?
I'm talking about in the professionals.
Okay, in the professionals, of course, bro. I'm talking about everything in general. People forget the man has over 130 something amateur fights, bro. And only there's two different spots. Okay, so you got one that says he's only lost 2, and then there's another one that adds on extra fights and says he lost 5. But either way, he's got an exceptional, in my opinion, amateur record.
Yeah, but that's not the end all be all, brother.
No, it's not. It's not.
Ryan's got a shitload of them. Ryan's got an impressive amateur record.
Because at the same time, David Benavidez only 15 amateur fights, but we all know when he was a teenager, who was he training with? Triple G, and there was somebody who had the list the other day. It was impressive.
Yeah, training with Triple G don't make you Triple G though.
But it's still valuable though. It's like Shakur. See, some people may not think it's a real good. Like to me, it depends on the fighter and it depends on what you take in. So you don't think it's valuable for Shakur? Obviously, this is Shakur now. I'm just making an example, but you don't think it's valuable for someone like Shakur to be able to spar with Crawford, spar with Keyshawn, Andre Ward come into the camp, Floyd come into the camp, give you pointers behind the scenes. You don't think that kind of matters a little bit? I think it depends on the fighter.
Not a Shakur's case. Not a Shakur's case.
Okay. Well, how about David Benavidez's case?
David hasn't improved since he's been in boxing, bro. I mean, like his style is his style. Like he hasn't improved on anything that I could see. So,
well, I actually don't see a problem in that because I feel like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. All you can do.
I'm with that. I'm with that party. But at the end of the day, like his style is very basic. So like it's very easy to strategize against. It's like, I mean, like you see it throughout the years in boxing. But like at the end of the day, like even nothing's absolute. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like you got to do it. You got to execute. But at the end of the day, like if we're just looking at skills, like David Benavidez is like literally a couple levels above him. But that's not David Benavidez' entire fault. He's like he's been trained by a rookie.
Okay, so how about this? I think David Benavidez will probably. I don't know if he's gonna lose or win. But I think he'll taste the canvas. You think someone will get dropped in this fight?
Possibly. I mean, that's kind of impossible to predict, but possibly. Yeah,
no, I'm asking like what you think. Listen,
I don't know. I'm gonna say no. I'm
gonna be dead ass, bro. Everybody that's online right now, like none of us. This is boxing, bro. So at the end of the day, you know, we could be making a big deal out of this and somebody get blown the fuck out, which is what I'm hope doesn't happen, bro. That's why I say if it goes past 4, we in for a treat. But I hope and pray that like either way, either one. Like I'd be disappointed if Morrell just blew Benavidez out the water under 4, and I'd also be disappointed if Benavidez just mauled fucking Morrell and it's not a close fight. Like I don't want any of those outcomes. I want there to be a winner, but I want it to be a rememberable fight as a boxing fan. Both of these guys, they're just the styles complement each other. They don't like Benavidez doesn't really like him extra, and I think a lot is on the line. I think a lot of more is on the line for David Benavidez as far as the how about this? You think if Benavidez loses, you already know, but a handful of people, but do you think mostly the boxing fans in general are going to say, look, he was never that good. Told you.
I mean, you got motherfuckers saying that already, but in David's case, like if he loses, like he's got to just the people are going to come after him, but he's got to ignore him because people ain't gonna, you know, get back in there and fight for him.
Well, yesterday, I don't understand, but see, like, so he's going to be fighting Morrell on Saturday or tomorrow and all week. Every time he's getting questions, they're asking him about Canelo. And like at one point he's like, and I don't understand this. Like, I get it. People want to bring up Canelo and everything, but it's so crazy. You know, as much as some people try to say that man is irrelevant, his fucking name gets brought up in everything, bro. Even, you know how many times I'm at a PBC weigh-in or a Matchroom weigh-in, it ain't even about Canelo, bro. It could be fucking Andre versus fucking, I don't know, whatever, a different weight class, whatever. Always pops up Canelo and then Floyd. And I know it's the race thing or whatever, but it's like, this guy's about to fight Morrell, and every time he gets interviewed, they're talking about Canelo. And people just talking about Canelo. And I'm like, why? Like, there's a fight on Saturday. It's Morrell and Benavidez. It's not Benavidez and Canelo. It's Morrell and Benavidez.
Yeah, that's why they bring up Canelo.
But I don't understand. Like, well, I don't understand
because they got no fan base to. They're trying to make money, bro. They're trying to like it's on pay-per-view, right? The fight.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure they're getting a split of the pay-per-view. You know, so they're trying to sell the fight. You know,
you think mentioning Canelo really increases sales like that? I don't think it like that.
I mean, to be honest, like every fighter does it that has no fan base to speak of. Like literally every. Like the fans that don't have fans, like they'll bring up Canelo, bro. Like Crawford does it, Earl does it, David does it, Morrell does, like everybody does it. Like
I will say this, that was disappointing. I mean, I kind of figured it was going to be like that, but did you see? By the way, yesterday during the press conference was does anybody know? I'm not talking about Fight Hype, Fight Hub, Boxing Voice. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, you know, when there's a fight and multiple promotional companies have it on, like, for instance, like if there's a weigh-in, right? And if there's fighters from different promotional companies, you can go to Matchroom and you can also go to Amazon PBC and you can go to the Zone, and all three of them simultaneously will have the same weigh-in. What was it? It was just Amazon PBC, right? Because it will, right? Or who else was streaming it? Because
the usual suspects.
Because when I saw it yesterday, I was like, damn, bro, it's kind of disappointing. Like they had motherfuckers. It was like 13,000, but that was on the main PBC channel. But I know
Fight Hype was doing it as well.
So I gotta remember, Fight Hype is a big channel. You know, you have other big channels, Boxing Voice and stuff. So people were streaming. I guess that's what it is. But 13,000 for the main PBC itself channel for the main event is kind of a lackluster. And of course, it ain't sold out. They made it a point to say 2 times, 3 times when they were coming out, Tickets still on sale. Tickets still on sale. And right before it ended, they said tickets. I think they said it again. Let me see. They kept match. So I don't think it's selling that well.
Yeah.
All right, there you heard David Morrell.
Out of David Morrell.
No me gusta mucho.
Over there, like that.
Tomorrow. What is he gonna learn about you tomorrow night?
Man, he looks cut up, bro.
Oh.
Yo, how you think they look as far as shape goes?
Well, yeah, I mean, Morrell looks like the way Morrell looks. David looks, like he looks in better shape than he was for the Golovkin fight, but
Yeah.
he don't look like the Boo Boo fight, So I was noticing that, I was wrong. I guess he don't.
How did he look in the Boo Boo fight? He looked. Let me go.
He was like, bro, he was the first time ever he had a 6-pack ever in his life.
Let me see. Because I was looking at him, I'm like, yo, he in shape. But Morrell looked like that motherfucker always look, bro. When they first announced this fight, like a month or two, we were looking at it yesterday. Remember, we were looking at it yesterday. Matter of fact, I still have it right here. It's hilarious, bro. It's like Morrell was already in fight shape, and this motherfucker was looking like over here.
Yeah, and I'm like, because I was like when they barely announced the fight and shit.
And I'm like,
and
then
he's a drunk and shit, So like, fuck, bro. When you drink alcohol,
well, I mean, that shit, it'll catch up to you. Like right now, he's still young. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
right
now he's in this, but like literally, like, but that's what it does to you. Alcohol, like that should make you pack on the pasta.
And then he only had this is about 60 days to get into the shape that he's in, and this is a recent pick unless it's edited, because the reason why I know that's a recent pick is because of this right here. I filmed let me show you real quick.
Yeah, so you have the usual suspects, bro. You got Fight Hype. You got the, the two platforms. Fuck, you got the Spanish language, like Aitiro was, streaming it.
This fight.
The reason why I know that's a recent pick is because this was filmed a week and a half ago, I think it was. He wasn't in Vegas yet, I don't know if he's in Vegas here or not. I guess the palm trees, he looks like he's in Florida, but you could see he's got a big pimple right there on his tip of his nose.
You were saying yesterday,
yeah, yesterday. You could see that, right? And then when you look at this picture right here, when you look closely, he's got the same. You see it; it's still there. So that's a recent pick. So this is what he looks like here. He looks like he's got a little bit of abs, bro. A little bit. Now, but you're saying he looked way better in the Boo Boo fight?
Well, that's how he looked in the Boo Boo fight. Like you could actually see the definition in his abs.
Let me see.
So maybe he does have memo, but like he just looked more cut up, in the weigh-in.
Let me see the Andre versus Benavidez weigh-in.
But these guys fucking weight drain themselves like really hard.
Oh, he did. He did look a lot better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hold on. This is a year ago.
Because I don't know if you saw the actual
Oh wow, yeah, okay. Oh wow.
Did you watch the after the weigh-in? The official weigh-in?
Let me show you. I'm looking at this right now, and I could clearly see a huge difference so this is how he looks here, right? Obviously you got the flag kind of, No,
he looks good right there, but like they fucking Photoshop and shit. It's a press photo,
Well, right here, this is not you. So you're right here. Look at him here.
This is the one was So like literally
that's what Andre.
He's like the skinniest he's ever been. Yeah.
Yeah, he looked like probably the best shape he's ever been right here.
But he didn't look like he was gonna faint like he did today.
Today he looked like let me see.
Yeah, both of them. Look at
I will say this. I gotta keep it 100 on both sides, bro. Morrell, there's video of Morrell. So this was the ceremonial weigh-in.
Yeah, this was a ceremony. Yeah.
Right. And so I remember when I had my notifications set for certain people's channels and stuff because because I've been following this fight. And I think it was around like 1 o'clock, or 1:05 on the dot. I get the notification. I look at my phone, and I think it's Sean Zitto or whatever his name is. somebody that was there, I see it pop up and it says both fighters make weight.
Yeah, that's the one I saw. That's the one I saw.
That's the one you saw, right? And when you click on it, it shows them both walking in there. And when I saw Morrell, he was kind of leaning on the coach a little bit.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was doing.
That's what you saw, right? But I at first I was looking at it and I'm like, is he leaning on him because he's lightheaded or
like his homie? I thought it was his homie at the big. Like that was my initial reaction. They're just, that's his,
right.
That's
what I'm saying. I'm like, but then he just started signing autographs. Like he didn't look like he was gonna like he didn't look like fucking Frank Martin with Gervonta. Like that shit was bad. Like
I thought he looked worse. I thought he looked worse because it was telling that his coach, what's his name, Ronnie Shields. They're like, sorry guys, we got to take him to the room. Same.
How did David look? I didn't see David Benavidez.
I mean, they both looked like they didn't look like anything. Like literally, like they were just, like they were like
Benavidez came in at 74.2 also though.
Yeah. No, they both made weight. But I just thought it was telling that they didn't do an
No, that's what I want to talk about because bro,
they're like, nah,
that shit matters to me. That shit matters to me in something like this. So now look, check this out. So take that, right? I don't know how much, like I do think how you make weight affects shit. I don't think it's the overall do all, but I do think when you're in a close fight, this shit comes down to minimal shit, bro. Minimal,
it could definitely make it.
You know what I mean? It's so evenly matched, even with the weight and everything like that. So now take this into consideration. If Morrell had a worse weight cut, and then you got the fucking rumors, which I hope they're not true. I hope they're not true with the whole with the
Mexican cat.
Yeah, this guy right here.
I forget his name already, man.
Hold on, I got it right here.
So that's what M, right?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Can't believe I don't remember. Yeah, but like literally,
Gallegos.
It's hit or miss though, Shadow. It's literally hit or miss.
So if the rumor is true and he got stopped in training camp, and he had trouble making weight, like that, bro, that shit could easily be the difference right there, easily.
Yeah, but that shit's hit or miss, bro. Because
it is. Because I was telling
us.
HOD too, is like because a lot of this shit is mind games.
Yeah, that's all.
And it's like, but I do believe shit because, like, come on, bro. Like, you can't tell me the Tank and Ryan shit wasn't suspect to you, bro.
No, it wasn't.
That shit was weird, bro. You had fucking Ryan saying, "Yo, he's paying somebody to fucking spy on me in my camp."
Oh, that shit looked kind of suspect, but at the end of the day,
suspect. And then the dude came out, was like, "Hey, Ryan, you okay?" Like whatever, right? But then he told him he's susceptible to the body. He's got a body injury, and then I see Tank drop him with a body shot. It was very suspect to me, bro. So it's like that shit. If it's real, like because I was telling HOD yesterday, HOD was like, "Well, yeah, but if let's say he did get stopped at training camp. Let's say Morrell did." How's that gonna, And I'm like, well, because think about it. Like, if somebody's gonna snitch on you, right? If somebody's gonna snitch, you think they're just gonna say, "Oh, just to let you know, Morrell got stopped." No, that's not what he's gonna do. He's gonna tell you exactly, "Yo, Morrell got stopped. He got stopped with an uppercut. He's struggling with it." Like they're gonna, you know what I mean? If you're gonna go out your way to rat on somebody, you're gonna rat on everything. You're gonna say, "Hey, look, this kid." He's struggling with weight. He got knocked out and this and that and because that's what they did with Ryan. Like literally, like bro, you want to talk about handicapped, bro? You want to talk about handicapped, bro? Like fucking, I've never seen a fight where the promoter was begging his fighter not to take it. He's like, "Do not fight Tank, bro. You're gonna be in such a handicapped position, bro." And I mean, and then on top of that, the camp shit, bro. You can't tell me that wasn't suspect, bro.
I mean, it's all mind games at the end of the day, bro.
Yeah, but Puto,
if you're really affecting him that much, he wouldn't have took the fight.
No, because he wanted that fight, even against.
No, I know he wanted that fight, but the guy, how old is Ryan?
Right now?
Yeah. How old is he then? Right now or then? What my point is, he's young, bro. At the end of the day, bro, like postponing that fucking fight 3 months.
He was probably 24.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Now, if it was really a hindrance, he would have canceled it.
He did.
Fighters aren't stupid.
Bro. He came out and said it ain't so. So he didn't have a rib injury.
No, he did. No, he said it right there. He said it in the ring. He said it in the ring to Joe Goosen.
That he did have a he did have a
but fighters fight injured all the time, bro. They still
right. No, that's not y'all missing my point, bro.
No, I get
my point. I know fighters fight with injuries. What I'm saying is there's a difference between me fighting with injuries and me fighting with a rib injury and you knowing I got a rib injury and you knocking me out with the punch right there. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, but like at the end of the day, like that, it doesn't matter if Tank knew about it or not. Like Ryan knew about it. Ryan knew that like at any moment, like he could have got caught with that shot. He got caught with it. If that was the reason, truthfully, why he quit or why he said no mas, whatever.
Who said that Gallegos stopped David Morrell in training?
I've seen a few channels say it, to be honest. But they all say it's rumors. They all say it's rumors. And
me too. I believe I saw an article too. And I like, look, these are all rumors and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, bro, like I said, minimal shit will be the difference in this fight, in my opinion. I think it's, I mean, some people think this shit is not an easy fight for David Benavidez. They think, oh, he's gonna, you know, and some people think Morrell's gonna kill. I think it's fucking dead even, bro.
Yeah, no, I think it's a 50-50 fight.
I think it's dead
experience and lack thereof.
I ain't gonna sit here and act like I know what the fuck is gonna happen, and then when it happens, I'm gonna be like, I told y'all, motherfucker. I've been telling you, I don't know what the fuck gonna happen. I just want to see a great fight.
If I knew what was gonna happen, I wouldn't watch the fucking fight.
Right. If I knew what was gonna happen all the time, bro, I'd be a millionaire. Okay.
No, I wouldn't watch boxing, to be honest.
That's why I don't understand like why some dudes are so hard, like they get so like, I don't get it, bro. It's like, bro, it's okay to get it wrong. Like if you got it all right, like you don't even have to call, you don't even got to run a channel. You don't got to worry about super chats, nothing. You just bet. You know what's gonna win, right?
Yeah. Especially like the asinine reasons why they think a fighter's gonna fight too, bro. You don't get it wrong.
Yeah. Hey, did you ever see Showbiz do that though? What I said? Did you hear what I said about? So I don't have no issue with Showbiz. I mean, look, he's one of the.
But doing what? Doing what?
So I stopped watching him because he had a habit of fucking. Let's say the fight is coming up with Benavidez and Morrell, right? Monday he'll make a video like saying Morrell's gonna destroy Benavidez.
Oh,
right?
okay, yeah.
And Wednesday he'll make a video saying, you know, Benavidez is going to destroy. He covers all the fucking outcomes, but he has it on camera. And then when whatever the outcome is, right? The following Monday, he's like, I told everybody, look, here goes me. This is what I said on Tuesday. And then he plays the live of him saying he's going to beat his ass. But people like he said the other guy too the next day. He covers all angles. And then he makes it seem like he got it right. And he did that like for like 3 fights. And I was like, I can't watch this guy because I feel like you're trying to deceive me, but it's like, I'm not stupid.
Yeah,
like,
no, I hear you can feel that way. Yeah, like at the end of the day, bro, he needs to pay his bills, bro. Like that's what he
right.
Living, bro. His content.
That's what HOD. Yeah. That's why when I brought up Ego yesterday, and I usually like I don't like some of these guys I don't really watch. It comes up in my feed, so I ain't gonna lie. Like certain fighters. When a fight is about to happen, like tomorrow, right? I'll look at some channels that I normally don't watch because I want to see everybody's, you know. But then I'll watch them, and as soon as I hear them talk, it reminds me why I don't watch them, right? And fucking, I was laughing because fucking Ego, you know, look, bro, I'm a small content creator, right? But I don't give y'all any fucking crazy hidden knowledge. Nobody does. We are. This is what I'm trying to say. We're all boxing fans. You can Google something just like me. You could go watch a fight just like me. I don't have any superior knowledge over anybody, right? So the people that do it, I look at them weird. And he's on there and he starts his video and he's like, I'm the only one on YouTube talking about how Morrell has 130 amateur fights. And I'm looking at it like, what the fuck are you, bro? I mean, it's like that's just crazy, but I get it. He's got to sell. Whatever. It's like, bro,
he's got to fucking, you know, I mean, some of these dudes, this is what they do for a living. You know,
I've been talking about it. How many other content creators you think have been talking about it?
All of them, to be honest. If they're smart, you know, you got to take that into account. Even though, like, I don't put a lot of stock into it.
So for me to sit here and go, I'm the only one. What the fuck does that tell? It's narcissistic, bro. It's narcissistic.
It's a blatant lie.
Yes, it is, bro.
It's a blatant lie. It's just a lie. That's all it is. You know, this is a small community, bro. Like literally, like he watches your shit just like you watch his, bro.
Nah, I don't think he watched me.
Nah, bro. Trust me, it's a guarantee, bro.
I don't even think he knows.
It's a guarantee.
So, real quick, I forgot to ask you yesterday. I think you did tell me, but you know what other fight I am interested in? I'm actually interested in the top 3 fights. Pitbull. First off, Rosario and Ramos. I hate to say it. I like Rosario. Like, I think he's a good. I don't know him, but he seems like his character. You know what I mean? But I think he's gonna get steamrolled. I don't think that's gonna.
Me too.
I think he's gonna get knocked out early.
I don't know about knocked out early, but yeah.
But Pitbull, I think Pitbull's gonna struggle.
He might not.
He might even lose that fight. And then
stylistically, it just favors Pitbull, so we'll see.
Well, yeah, I just is that guy? I've only seen, I think, 1 or 2. Is he like? Does he stay in the pocket or is he?
Yeah, no, he's
Let's see him real quick. Hold on.
In your face, swarmer, bro.
He is
he's a pressure fighter. He's a straight pressure fighter.
Let me see.
But he's he's got he's smart. Like he doesn't have like no defense. He doesn't just let himself get hit, but he just gets hit a little too much. But yeah, I mean, he's live. He's definitely live because he's a good fighter. It's just stylistically, I favor Pitbull.
Okay, so here we go. So we got some highlights of him right here. I don't know how much it is. I don't like.
I seen him fight live, bro.
Huh?
I seen that guy fight live.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he's fought a couple times over here in the West.
Oh shit!
I think he's coming off of a loss.
He's 23-0 with 18 KOs.
He's got Tijuas too, so Tijuas got good boxing coaches.
Oh, he fights a little bit like Pitbull, almost like he comes forward, he throws. He's a banger.
You don't fight nothing like Pitbull.
A little. Oh shit! Is that him getting knocked out?
Getting knocked down.
Oh, he got knocked down. Oh yeah, he might get fucked up. Hold on.
I think he lost this fight. I think this is the fight he lost, or the fight he came back in. I don't know. One of these fights, he was the underdog in Puerto Rico, and he ended up not going to do out.
Oh, he came back. Oh shit. So okay. So you see, he got dog because he got dropped.
He's got dog and power. Yeah,
he got dropped bad. Look, he gets dropped pretty bad, bro.
He got dropped a couple times, pretty bad.
Right here.
Yeah. This is the guy that he ends up. He loses to this guy.
No, he comes back and knocks it. Wait, hold on.
No. This is a different Puerto Rican.
So he just got up. He's still hurt. He firing right back, and then clip got him. Yeah, he came back and won.
It's the same dude, or
the same guy.
What's the guy's name? The guy,
Machado. Albert.
Okay, Machado. Okay, my bad. I thought that was Santiago. Santiago's the guy he loses to.
Yeah,
Machado's the one that. Yeah.
He's got a chin. He's a banger.
No, he's got a chin. Yeah, he's definitely got a chin.
And you know what he said to Pitbull too, which I found interesting, and I kind of believe him. I don't until he makes me think of him as a liar. I'm gonna take him at his word. But he said that Pitbull is used to bullying people, and he's like he said what did he say? He said let me pull it up. He said he's used to bullying people and pushing people back, and I'm telling him, like, yo, like, do that I'm not gonna do that. I'm not backing up. Some people say that. Some people say that and don't do it, but I think looking at him, I'm looking at how he fights, and I could see him doing that.
Well, if he wants to win, he's gonna have to back up sooner or later, because literally not even Tank didn't back up.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Tank fuck around and hurt his hand on Pitbull's head.
Mm-hmm, I know it.
So, let me see where he said. Let me pull it up real quick.
I know it is. Yeah, it's just like Fierro. Like sometimes it's just like he's been getting better. The thing is, he's like the prototypical Mexican, bro. Not a big, long amateur career. He's like learning on the job, So like he's lost to dudes like he should have never lost to, bro. Like he lost to this one dude named Alex Martin. Alex Martin sucks. Like he's
How
fucking
long?
fast.
How long
He's
ago was
fucking
that?
fast. That was 2020.
Here, share the screen right here.
Yeah, but like literally, Alex Martin is like one of the worst fighters I've seen in a cool minute. But
Yeah, this fight,
you know?
this fight right here. Oh wow, he looks in good shape. Rosario.
No,
I mean, yeah, he always is, right?
Yeah.
He's Dominican.
He's Dominican, yeah.
Yeah, he's 100% Dominican, right? Yeah, he looks.
Yeah, he's lives in Dominican Republic.
Okay, so hold on.
100%. I don't think he speaks English.
Right, he doesn't.
That's how Dominican he is.
Nah, yeah.
He's Dominican. He's Dominican.
Yeah, he's been saying. So he's been saying, if you've been listening to him, Rosario's been like, he basically said like 2 different interviews, like, bro, this is it for me. Like basically saying this is his last opportunity. If he doesn't win this fight, technically his career is done.
Yeah, at the top level, yeah, pretty much.
That's what he basically said, because he lost to Charlo, he lost to Erickson Lubin, he lost to Charlo, and he's like, I can't. This is the last chance I get. If I lose this, I'm done. So his back is against the wall, and I think that's what's going to get him knocked out. By the way, Ramos is a big guy.
He could win too, because like that's what he has going for him, his power. Like
Rosario?
Rosario got power. That's why he became champion. Like motherfucker can bang.
Well, what? Yeah, because he beat J-Rock, right?
He fucked up J-Rock.
Yo, what happened to J-Rock?
When J-Rock was like literally at the top of his top.
Yo, where's J-Rock, bro?
I think he's fighting in a couple of weeks or something like that.
He's still fighting? I haven't seen him.
Yeah. You gotta make money, bro. That's what these guys do. Box.
Nah, you know, J-Rock, you know what I liked about J-Rock? Do you remember when J-Rock beat? So who did he beat? Who did he upset? What's his name?
He beat
the guy that used to try to overwhelm people. He had a rivalry. Oh my god, put it in the
I don't remember his name.
Oh my goodness, bro. He was from Maryland. He's from Maryland. I'm pretty sure
he beat him for the championship. I forgot his name, but like he was a good fighter too.
Oh, fuck, what was his name?
Hold on, I'll tell you right now. His name is Julian Williams. No, that's J-Rock,
okay.
right?
Yeah, so Julian Williams. Okay, Julian Williams.
Julian Williams is J-Rock. Jared Hurd.
That's who it was. Jared Hurd. Jared Hurd. He beat Jared Hurd, and then when he beat Jared Hurd pretty bad, and then when he beat Jared Hurd, if you remember, leading up to the fight with Rosario, the one thing I found interesting about J-Rock was you know how like when they take you behind the scenes and they take you to the gym and they take you to like, I think it's a big reason why he lost, but you know, they try to like bring, I remember like when they were doing it with Jared Hurd, like he brought them to their house and he was hitting the bag and like basically training and shit, right?
Yeah.
J-Rock, his shit was just a little bit training, and the rest of the fucking behind the scenes was him telling the guy that he got into real estate and how he was flipping houses. And he's like, yeah, bro. He's like, you know, this sport will fuck you up, you know, and I need something to fall back on. And I got into real estate, and I thought it was interesting. I'm like, bro, he's a smart guy. He was flipping houses in Philly. But then it seemed like he was too focused on that, because then he got blown out by Rosario, the same fight. But hey, good thing you flipped the house, right?
Right.
Good thing you flipped the house.
Jared Hurd, bro, at one point, bro, he was fucking up a lot of good fighters, bro. And then like I think J-Rock just kind of like, I don't know if it like, you know how like some fighters when they get fucked up, they just change. Ever since the J-Rock fucked him up, he was never the same.
Ramos is a big guy, bro.
No, and he could box. Like literally, he could box. He got big power.
His shoulders is fucking like
wide
as fuck.
He got it all. He should fuck up Rosario, to be honest. Like Rosario, like I said, got power. Like if he can, like, you know, set up some power, like he can pull an upset. But now Ramos should fuck this guy up.
So if he loses, this is the end of his career.
I wouldn't say it's the end of his career, but it's just at the top level. He's gonna eat.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Come on, bro. Dude, can you see if he loses to Ramos? Can you see Rosario like bouncing back all the way? I don't see it, bro.
Depending how he loses, like if he loses at like a close fight, yeah, I can see him bouncing back.
So this guy right here, this is what I wanted to see. Ready? Let's watch this real quick and see what this guy said. This guy basically said the other day to Pitbull, like, bro, you ain't gonna bully me, little motherfucker.
Yeah, easier said than done.
Oh yeah, it is. But hey, just watching this man, like, hey, I saw him get dropped, rock, got up, and stopped the other dude. So
yeah, no, for sure. He's got a lot of.
Look, he trying to get shit. He trying to shit. Look,
Yeah, I saw the face off. Yeah.
oh shit, look. Let him go. Fuck that.
It should be like the fight of the night. It should be.
Yeah, this fight's gonna probably be fight of the night, right?
It should be the fight of the night. Yeah.
Technically, right? Pitbull might knock him out though, bro.
Yeah, no, he might. He just might. But like I was saying yesterday, like a lot of people think Pitbull's got power like that. Like he don't tick.
I do. Like I think
he doesn't got power like that. You know what I'm saying?
Not at 140. I don't think.
Not at 135 either, bro. Like literally, like he's not like I wouldn't call him a power puncher, but he's got
See, I don't think that's a good idea, bro. Antagonizing Pip, like there's certain fighters I don't think you should antagonize. Like, El Rayo was real respectful to him. You remember what Rolly did? Rolly had the fucking the dog. Remember what Rolly did?
Oh yeah, the Chihuahua and whatever.
The Chihuahua. Then he fucking took a Rolly could sell a press conference. Rolly drove out to the middle of the desert, popped his trunk, got this pinata in the back. In the middle of the desert, and started beating the fuck out the pinata. And I'm like, bro, he know how to sell a fucking fight, bro. He know how to sell a fight. And then he bought a Chihuahua, and he was petting every time they would talk to him. He's like, calm down, Isaac. Shh, calm down, Isaac. Isaac beat the fuck out of Rolly, bro.
Yeah, he would have done that without the Chihuahua, to be honest.
I know, but still, I just don't he was antagonizing him, and this guy's doing the same shit.
Yeah, but Ryo was doing this shit too, though.
Ryo was. I don't remember El Ryo doing that to Pitbull like that. Nah, he was, because I watched the Ryo.
Not like Rolly. Nobody does it like Rolly.
Yeah, not like Rolly.
They were doing their back and forth.
Because I saw El Ryo's training camp for Pitbull, and David Benavidez was a lot in the background. Yeah, this guy is
This fight promising to be all action. 10 rounds of boxing. Isa Pitbull Cruz, Ahmed Tashiro Fierro.
Oh yeah, that motherfucking Mexican crazy as a motherfucker, bro. He look. Yeah, that's the motherfucker. That's that drunk motherfucker, bro. That goes crazy.
This fight promising to be all action. 10 rounds of boxing. Isa Pitbull Cruz, Ahmed Tashiro Fierro.
That's gonna be a good fight, bro. That's a good one.
Yeah, no, I think
so. Is that's not the co either, right? That's not.
No, the co is
this should be the co main event, and then Figueroa and Fulton should be the one before it. However, Figueroa is a champion, and I get it. You know what? No, because the first Figueroa and Fulton fight was a good fight.
No, it was a good fight. Yeah,
it was a good fight.
They're both worthy of being co.
And Fulton actually fought Figueroa's fight in that fight. But I don't think ever since he's fucking lost to Inouye, and if I'm telling you, bro, if he does the same exact shit to Figueroa this fight, he's gonna get knocked. I got Figueroa stopping Fulton. I think Fulton's gonna get knocked out late. I'm gonna say accumulation of punches. Is it a 12-round fight? It's for the belt, right?
Yeah, it's for the belt. Yeah, it's for the belt.
I say maybe round 10, round 9, stoppage Figueroa. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like, if I had to bet money, I'm betting Figueroa stoppage, because I don't think Fulton is the same. Although to his credit, he looked in pretty good shape. Let me see. Looks don't always mean something, but let's see how he looks on that scale. Hold on. My bad.
To the scale first. with a record of 22 wins, only 1 defeat. He has 8 wins coming by way of knockout. He is the former unified super bantamweight champion of the world. Please welcome to the scale, Stephen Scooter Fulton. Stephen Fulton weighs in right at the featherweight limit of 126 pounds. And now we invite the defending champion to the scale. His record 25 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw with 19 knockouts. The reigning WBC featherweight champion of the world, the heartbreaker Brandon Figueroa. 125.8 pounds, 125.8.
125. What is the weight limit for that?
140.
It can't be 140 if they're weighing in at 120 something.
Oh, you're talking about Figueroa and Fulton. It's 126. It's a featherweight.
126, right?
Correct.
So Fulton on the dot, 126, which means to me, I don't know, anytime somebody comes on the dot, what is that? Like, okay, do you agree? Like, if you're on the dot, I mean, like literally on the dot, bro. Like, not even a point. Like, to me, like you didn't make weight easily.
Yeah, it could be either or. At the end of the day,
so let's say we're fighting.
I'll put it more like if they had to like weigh themselves more than once.
If we had a fight at 140 and you come in at 138.8 and I come in bang on 140, like to me it seems like I had trouble making weight. That's how it looks like to me. But
no, to somebody like us or to somebody that don't really know, like, you know, what these fighters do and go through. Yeah. Good look at it.
So he came in bang on.
Yeah, but I did hear that he had to like weigh himself twice in the official weigh-in. Fulton.
Yeah, boy, he's had. Bro, have you seen Fulton how he looks in between fights?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Did you ever? Oh my goodness, bro!
I never like. Oh my god! Like, look.
Nah, you listen. You want to see something shocking? Look.
Yeah,
go to. Oh, what am I saying? Go to? Like I'm not online. I'm gonna try to find it. The Boots and the who did Boots fight in his last fight?
Chukadazian.
Yeah, and fucking what's his name on the card? What's his name? The dude with Mikey Garcia. Robert Garcia.
Robert.
Yeah, the oh my god, why is my fucking brain being oh my goodness, bro. I hate that brain. Hold on. Bam Rodriguez.
What about
Bam Rodriguez. All right. So Bam Rodriguez, hell yeah, brother. Absolutely. I can't wait, bro. I can't wait, bro. Bam Rodriguez was on the same undercard as which by the way is kind of crazy, but Bam Rodriguez and Boots, okay? So Boots is in Philly, right? They're following Boots around and shit. And he's like, yeah, I fuck with my man Bam. Bam's my guy, right? And the cameras are following him, and he's like, I really, Boots is giving him a lot of props. Like, I really like Bam Rodriguez. He's like, I knew about Bam like before people started talking about Bam. A lot of fighters actually knew about Bam. He could, what they don't know, he's giving them mad props. He's basically saying shit like, yo, Bam hasn't even done that, like the same shit they say about Tank. Like, Bam hasn't even showed you everything in his bag yet. Boots is saying he's like nobody has gotten him to the point where he needs to show everything out his bag. And he's like, Bam is an exceptional fighter. So he's like, I'm gonna show Bam around Philly, right? And Stephen Fulton's from Philly, and they're going around Philly, and Stephen Fulton pops in the picture, and the dude is chunky as fuck, bro. He he's walking around like how Chris Colbert blew up, how fucking Benavidez blows up. Like, so to me, you're not living a boxer's lifestyle. That's just what I see. That's
I mean that, but that's the thing though. Like I hear that people say that. Like, what's a boxer's lifestyle?
Basically, let me say, okay, when I say boxer's lifestyle, it means that I'm not saying you should walk around at fighting weight, but damn it, if I fight at 147, I don't think I should be walking around 195, damn near almost 200.
Some of these fighters can't help it though. We're all victims of our genetic makeup, unfortunately.
I mean, if you want to talk about, okay, but you got fighters that are real. Okay, let's make, I'm glad you said that. Okay, let me give you an example. You don't think Ryan Garcia? Do you think Ryan Garcia lives a boxer's lifestyle? Yeah,
I would say so.
I don't think so.
But that's what I'm saying. What's a boxer's lifestyle?
Like not training all year round, but like staying in the gym, like not fucking, bro. There's nothing wrong with partying with some white chicks on TikTok, motherfucker. He go off on a binge, Ryan, bro. He be like doing that shit. If you look at him on TikTok, bro, he's always on social media.
Yeah.
Okay?
But that's
when he beat Devin. Now, mind you, he was suspended, so it could be different, bro. I remember I stopped following him on X. I mean X, because or on Instagram, because every fucking day he was in a party, drinking and shit, and then I looked at Ryan. He was flabby when he was hitting the mitts the other day, or this was a while back. But anyway, when I say boxer's lifestyle, I just mean that, bro. Like, I'm not saying you got to be in fighting shape, but damn it. Like, not walking around like fucking this. Like,
Ryan's a bad example in my opinion.
So certain,
because he never used to do that shit.
Certain fighters walk around.
He's only actually done it once.
To me, certain fighters walk around at weights that I feel like is not healthy for them if they're a fighter, bro. So like 60 days ago, David Benavidez looked like that.
Yeah, but he's a drunk though. That's the thing. That's what I'm telling you. Alcohol. Like, alcohol will do that to you. No matter who you are.
You making it seem like he's an alcoholic, bro.
He is an alcoholic, bro.
I didn't know. I know he did coke or whatever that one time.
Bro, he does probably more than coke and alcohol, bro. Like, this was recent. Bro.
So
like, if he like literally, he was bad.
If David lives that type of lifestyle, that shit's gonna catch up to him, bro.
No, but to me, that's a boxer's lifestyle, though. Like, to me, like what you're saying is not like that's the exception, not the rule.
That's a rock and roll. That's a rock and rock.
Yeah, these guys are young, bro. These guys are young, bro. Like, literally, like most of these guys are not in the gym 100%.
Bro, you don't.
Canelo and Crawford are the exception.
I was about to say Canelo, Crawford. Look, Bam Rodriguez, in a way.
Well, we don't even know if Bam's like that though. Because some of these guys hide that shit really well, though.
Okay. People like Virgil Ortiz to me have a genetic issue. Okay, I know that Virgil Ortiz, but if Virgil Ortiz didn't have what he suffered from, I think he'd be. And some of these guys,
yeah, but that's something that he didn't have his whole career, though.
To be fair, what you're saying, a lot of these guys to me aren't campaigning in the divisions that they should. If you want to talk about the weight bully shit, right? Let's think about it. Like, I don't believe in it too much either. If you can make weight, then you can make weight. But technically, Boots is a huge welterweight.
I mean, does he make weight?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. That literally in ever since they took away the same day weigh-ins, that's what it is. That's what it's been for years and years and years. So to me, weight bullies is a fan-driven concept.
No one within their genetics should be 50 pounds above weight that you fight. Yes, that's my point. Like, I'm not trying to say, bro, all year round you in the gym like you in a training camp, but damn it, bro, if I'm fighting at 147, Puro, like, you shouldn't catch me walking around at fucking 195 2+, brother.
Yeah, but that's what it's been for years.
And
that's what it's been for years.
And that's super not healthy.
I know that they
dropping the weight like that, and then dropping the weight and then going. That's super not healthy.
No,
I know. And if you're saying that Benavidez drinks like that, bro, that shit'll catch up.
I'm not saying that he drinks like that, or like I'm just saying like you could tell, like literally, like David lives the like he's in his 20s. He's got a bunch of money, like literally, like bro, he lives his lifestyle like anybody would. He just boxes.
Okay.
Like I don't know, like, and I could be wrong, whatever. But like to me, I don't know why people started to think that all boxers live like live the way Canelo and Crawford and like
Here,
these
let me
like
show
the
you.
exceptions do. And then not even Canelo does it like that. Canelo's he a drinker. He drinks normal.
Yeah,
I seen him
Canelo.
drunk. I seen him drunk.
That's been within the past couple of years though with Canelo.
No, that's been since his whole career. I've always seen him like, he's never been like that type of dude where he's literally like Bud is that like the super rare exception. He don't drink, he don't smoke, like he literally he's like that's the way he chooses to that's what he chooses to do. But at the end of the day, with Bud and Canelo and a lot of other fighters, which are the exception, is they're uber disciplined. Like when they have a fight, when it's time to do what they got to do, there's nothing that literally nothing will break that focus for the fight, but that's always been rare. Like literally, like these fighters have been like legends that literally will do that, and then when they don't have a fight, will literally go out and fucking go crazy.
When was the Boots fight? How long ago was that?
Oh,
was it months ago?
Oh,
here it is, right here. Here it is. I got it.
Like 3 months ago.
I think I got it.
Like Chavez did way more drugs than David Benavidez, and come on,
this is part of it. So this is when Bam Rodriguez pulled up to Philly, and fucking Boots is like, "That's my guy," and I don't know if he's seen this. I'm gonna put the mute on though, but
2 months ago he fought. 2 months,
right? And this is when he's in Philly. And I don't know. He's talking about Crawford and shit. And then I don't know if it's this episode, but I know Fulton be in the gym with him. And I saw Fulton. And I was like, damn.
Because look at his brother, like literally I never thought until what happened with his brother, like he was going through it, So like at the end of the day,
who are we talking about?
Bam's brother, Josh. Like literally, like nobody knew like what he was going through until like literally one day he just retired all of a sudden. That's what's normally with these boxers, bro. You don't know something's up until you know it.
Let me see something.
But I hope I hope he's doing better.
Fulton.
Shit, look at Mayweather, bro. Mayweather like literally like partied, and literally would fucking train right after like fucking the club. I mean, it could be done, but it's tough. These guys are human at the end of the day.
I gotta find it. I'll show it to you. But
no, I've seen what you're talking about.
He had a cowboy hat on. And because they call him, I think they call him what's Fulton's nickname? Cool Boy Steph?
Cool Boy or Scooter? One of the two.
Scooter, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever. He had like a cowboy hat on, and he was chunky, bro. And I was like, damn. And it just didn't look healthy at all. Yeah. But anyway.
But he was having trouble with because his promoter died. And remember, he had a stretch where he didn't fight.
Oh, that
could have been that. It could have been that.
Did him and Boots have the same promoter?
No, I'm talking about Boots. Like Boots, there was a stretch where Boots didn't get a fight.
I'm talking about Stephen Fulton, Puto. Not Boots. Stephen Fulton.
My bad. I was confused with the two. I got you.
Yeah.
I never see Boots chunky. I mean,
no, Boots never.
Chunky.
No, that's what I mean. Boots to me lives a boxer's lifestyle. That's
to
me,
that's not a boxer's lifestyle, bro.
What
have a life.
Have you seen Boots with fucking chunky with like a belly? He might be overweight, like as far as like he's over 147. That's because I think he campaigns at a he's technically, bro. Boots would suit 160 fine.
Yeah. But this is the thing. I've never seen Boots in a setting where like he would be in that position. Every time I've seen Boots, he's been in a gym. Like literally, like at the end of the day, like I don't like. That's the thing about like knowing if a boxer lives a boxer's lifestyle the way you see it. It's like sometimes we don't know what they're doing in between fights or where they don't have a camp until we do. You know, you know what I'm saying?
So, hey yo, so when the tomorrow, real quick, because I'm gonna get out of here soon. That's why I wanted to start early. I don't know whether I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I don't know whether I'm gonna do the fight tomorrow or not. I've been thinking about it. I might do like a post fight or whatever. I just know it's gonna be a fucking exciting fight, man. How you think David Benavidez? Mind you, we're just guessing. We don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Do you think David's gonna try to walk him down like he did Andre Morrell? I don't think he's gonna do that. It'd be interesting.
I mean, he's fought every fight the same way. That's his style. He comes forward, and
me and you have disagreed on this numerous times. I don't know
like,
why. I don't know why you disagree with me on this. There's been he did not do the same thing in the Plant fight. He was still aggressive, but not like how he did Andre, bro. Andre, he literally from round one, he walked that man down. He had no respect.
Yeah,
he literally
was Andre couldn't stop him from walking him down. Like literally, like Plant at least knows how to box. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Boo Boo is a hype job. Boo Boo is Boo Boo is Jake Paul. Boo Boo is actually Jake Paul.
Stop it, bro.
They're the same. They're the same person, bro. They're the same person.
That's so fucked up, bro.
It's not fucked up. I'm not trying to.
What, you call him Boo Boo? Bro, he was a little bit overrated, but call him Jake Paul.
No, he's extremely overrated. Extremely. Like, that's why the first time he fought anybody that could fight back, he got his ass kicked.
Nah, I disagree with you there. I've even seen Crawford. I think Crawford or Thurman.
What about him?
Crawford or Thurman say that even back in the days, the Andre was really good.
Yeah, as a professional, I've only seen him as a professional.
Oh, okay.
Like he's never been as advertised. Like literally, like the guy sucks. That's why.
Oh, yeah, but the fucking call him fucking Jake Paul is crazy, Buddha.
Well, because that's what he is, bro. Like literally, he just uses the media. Like that's been his whole career. Like literally, like he's never been a champion, bro. Like this guy has never been a champion.
Regardless,
he's never beat anybody good ever in his life.
Benavidez.
He hasn't. Name me Boo Boo's best win.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just laughing the way you're saying it.
Well, but that's the thing,
bro. You're putting it like
Shadow,
Jake Paul.
Shadow, in boxing. If you're that dude, eventually
what's
gonna
crazy?
prove it.
What's crazy is I actually know Jake Paul's resume better than I do Andre's. Actually, I don't really know.
That's part of it too, bro. Like if he was that dude, Shadow, you would know at least one of these. Like, yeah, this guy. That's the issue. This fight, he look good. You know,
that's the issue I always had with Andre. Like, it's crazy. Only like hardcore Andre fans would be able to name you like his past 5 opponents. Like, I don't know who he fought, bro. I know he fought the white guy. He knocked him out in the second round. What was his name? 168.
Shadow Ghost. Like literally, that's how relevant the guy knocked out was. You get what I'm saying? But this is the thing. This is the thing, Shadow. To me, Boo Boo is a project of the promoters to see how much they could fool the fans into thinking a guy is good. Shakur is Boo Boo 2.0. You'll see.
What?
You'll see.
Oh, you going too far.
I'm not.
You been drinking? You've been drinking today?
I've been saying about Shakur and Boo Boo the same thing I've said before I met you, before I burnt the shirt, before I made the bets. Like literally, like Jaison
Quigley, and Liam Williams were the two that I remember.
Shadow Ghost. Yeah, you could have just said Shadow Ghost. The same thing. Come on, bro.
But Shakur, bro, come on. Shakur's a 3-division champ. He beat Oscar Valdez.
That was his most impressive win to date. But at the end of the day, like literally, like Oscar Valdez is he is as advertised. He is what he is. But being outboxed, Valdez has been outboxed before. He didn't show us anything anybody else had done. But like his other championships, like literally Jamel Herring, Jamel Herring that literally didn't punch back.
You're putting
Joette that like literally like
you're putting Shakur Stevenson on the same level as Boo Boo. I don't agree with that.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't agree with
exactly on that same level because he can't box just like Boo Boo. He fights
stop
particular
it
fighters.
Now you're trolling me, bro. Now you're
I'm not trolling you, bro. Like
he can't fight, bro. He can box.
Ask any of the homies that know me that since I've been on here, bro. I said the same thing. It's not like I'm changing it up. Like
hold on,
that Shakur is Boo Boo 2.0. Actually, Shakur is actually like
I will say
call him-
this.
Go ahead.
I will say this, that when he was at 130, 126, Shakur, I think his best win was Joet Gonzalez. But then let me see, moving up the Nakatilia, right? And that was a horrible fight. But then he beat the brakes off of Jamel Herring, right? He beat Oscar Valdez. He beat Kansei Sal. He beat Kansei Sal.
Horrible.
He knocked out Yoshino.
Yeah, Yoshino's crap. Like, literally, Yoshino is me. That's it.
Okay. It's really shitting on Yoshino, but fine.
Yeah, but you see the comparison is like vacant titles. Vacant title, Yoshino.
Then he had Edwin De Los Santos, that was fucking horrible.
Vacant title against
and then Artem, where the people walked out of the fucking arena.
Yeah.
Yo,
like,
you know what?
And Artem was like literally like
now that I think about it,
like super close.
Yo, now that I think about it, bro, that's bad.
No, he's not a good boxer, bro. Why do you think?
No, I mean his performances.
Why do you think Andre Ward dumped him?
So look, Nakatilia was a horrible performance. Jamel, but then every once in a while he sprinkles in a great performance. Like
he's never had a great performance. He's never.
Yes, he did. Jamel Herring, Oscar Valdez, great performance.
Jamel Herring didn't fight back. Oscar Valdez, like
that's
literally,
not his fault. That's not his fault.
It's still a great.
It's still. Listen, if you don't fight,
they weren't great performances.
If you don't fight back, if we're fighting and you don't fight back, and I beat the fuck out you, that ain't my problem, bro. I
understand. I understand that it's not Shakur's problem, but like literally, I'm just making an observation. Like literally, like this is what I see. Like if a dude ain't fighting back,
and Herring was trying to fight back, he was just overwhelmed. He was overwhelmed. So then you got Oscar Valdez. He had a pretty good one. Now, Kansei Sal, there was a lot of low blows. I know there's people were complaining
about that. Wasn't a great win, but it was a win.
It was a good win, though. It was a good win.
It was a good win, yeah.
But when I think about it, the Nakatilia, people were upset with that. People were upset with
the Nakatilia that can't box himself.
And then Edwin De Los Santos, people like they broke a record for the least amount of punches thrown and landed in the title fight. And then Artem, people walked out of the arena. So yeah, Shakur's.
And it wasn't on Artem because Artem was actually boxing very well.
Shakur, yeah, I understand that criticism, but to say he can't fight is fucking nuts, Puto.
No, I didn't say he can't fight. I said he can't box.
The same shit to me, but
I get it. Like it is the same, but I'm just trying to like
if anything,
you can fight Shadow. I can fight, but I'm just saying if as anything, a boxer, like boxing.
No. If
like
anything,
boxing skill, he has no boxing skill. Is what I mean.
Listen to me. I was gonna say, if anything, Shakur doesn't fight and boxes. He boxes more of like an art form, more of very defensive than actual fight, because that's why people walk out the fucking ring. Because they're like, fight, motherfucker, fight. That's why Joel, not Joel's fucking Cameron and Mace were getting on him because of that. I just think like as far as boxing goes, he's very talented. But I do understand now that like just not being able to get hit and fucking land and win on points. I mean, it's not, bro. It's not.
Yeah, it's not pretty. Literally jumping 2 feet back so you wouldn't get hit is not a good skill. It's not a skill. You can do that.
I was making fun of him the other day for that. Yeah. There's a quadruple
clinching, bending below the waist. These are all tactics that they'll win you fights, but they're not not allowed for a reason.
Okay, but okay, I do understand now why maybe Tank don't want to fight him though. He probably don't want to.
I know why you don't want to fight him, man. He's not going to get a big fight ever again. I said that after the De Los Santos fight.
He's with Eddie Hearn. I don't think he's gonna get it. Oh, wait. Just real quick. I want to get back on the tomorrow's fight. But
what's up,
did Shakur did he sign with this whole thing that was going around with Tiafimo, Devin Haney, Rolly, Crawford, Canelo? The big thing with the Turk and everything. Is Shakur involved in any of that?
I mean, I don't know. I know he's involved because Eddie Hernandez is his promoter. But is he like getting any of these fights? Is
he getting any of these fights?
No, he's not going to.
Who's Shakur's next fight? Fucking Austin.
Oh yeah, Kid Austin. Yeah, the fight that we are all clamoring for. We're all clamoring for that fight.
Yo, when is that fight? By the way, hold on.
Don't know. Don't care.
Oh, I care.
No, I know you do. I'm just saying, like literally, like Shakur, like literally, people are criticizing Tank hardcore for fighting Lamont Roach, but nobody says anything about Kid Austin. Okay.
Lamont Roach is in a lower weight class. He's moving up to 135.
And
Kid Austin.
Kid Austin has not beaten.
Hey, look, I agree.
Kid Austin hasn't beaten Shadow Ghost.
Yeah, but Kid Austin, difference is Kid Austin was asking for the fight. It was eager.
Yes, so was Lamont Roach.
I mean, Lamont Roach is a champion at 130, right? I mean,
but regardless of that, they're both asked for the fight. They both got it.
You just don't like Shakur.
No. I'm speaking facts. Like literally, Lamont wanted a fight with Tank. So did Kid Austin. Who are they fighting?
So February when is hold on. February 22nd. 22 days away.
So the answer is Shakur and Tank.
Huh?
No, I was saying like Lamont Roach was asking for the Tank Davis fight, and Kid Austin was asking for the Shakur fight. Who are they fighting?
They're both fighting. They both got the fight.
Exactly, but who's getting the most criticism here?
Tank.
Exactly. Why?
Well, because bro, Tank is like damn near 30-something years old. 30. He's older than all that group, and people's been wanting him to fight T.O., Shakur, Devin, or any one of these guys, and they feel like he hasn't.
Okay, well, Shakur didn't fight any of these. Well, that's the thing with Shakur. That's the thing about like being a fighter that's like most people think knows what they're looking at and that is skilled, also entertaining, but like they want like literally in Tank's case, and good or bad, whatever. They want to see somebody challenge him. Shakur, bro, like literally, like everybody's Shakur, they think he's gonna win or is boring. They don't think anybody around that can challenge Shakur. Shakur, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. I still think Shakur. I think I think Shakur and Kid Austin is a more entertaining fight than fucking Lamont Roach and Tank.
Why do you think?
Because stylistically, Kid Austin's gonna. I can't see Kid Austin not chasing fucking Shakur around that ring trying to get to him. Whereas Lamont Roach, I don't know. I feel like Tank's gonna knock him out early or something, bro.
Okay, so what was the statement you just made?
The statement is I feel like the fight will be more exciting with Kid Austin and Shakur. And not only is it more exciting, but for me, I'm more excited to see the outcome. It's like I already know it's a foregone conclusion what Tank is going to do to Lamont Roach. With Shakur, I mean, even though I think I know what's going to happen, there's still a possibility because Kid Austin is a switch hitter. He's young. He's very athletic. He's very powerful. You know, just I don't know. You're asking me my opinion. That's my opinion.
Yeah. No, it's just because like you're saying that like Kid Austin's gonna chase him around the ring and see make it happen. So
how else is Kid Austin gonna beat Shakur? He's gonna have to chase him.
But De Los Santos did the same thing, and that fight was the worst fight I've ever seen in my life. You like that fight?
No, of course not.
Okay, so literally that's what you're saying is gonna be more exciting than Lamont and
that's if Shakur fights like that though, Puerto. We don't know.
But I mean, like literally, like that's how he fights. Like nobody's fucking lining up to watch Shakur fight, bro.
Well, it's still a fight that I want to see the outcome.
No, and I'm not saying you're not supposed to. I'm just saying it's like I don't know how that makes sense. That like I don't know. It didn't make any sense, but it's all good, man.
I get it. You don't like Shakur.
No, it's not about liking Shakur, bro. It's like you're saying it's gonna be a better fight to see a dude more than likely chase around another dude. Like,
what do you think about Rolly and Ryan? Rolly, bro. Let me say this right now, bro. I like Rolly. I feel like they're sacrificing Rolly, bro.
I mean, good. They should, bro. Like, you know.
Nah, I mean,
Rolly needs to go out the door.
This guy, bro, is so unlucky, bro. They put him against nothing but devastating. He already stutters.
Unlucky.
Yeah, no. Money wise, okay. Yeah, listen, money
wise and title wise. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but to me, like that's not like, bro. You're fucking. He's kidding. He can hardly talk. He stutters and shit like that. They put him against Tank, hard ass hitter. Put him against Barroso's hard ass hitter. Put him against Pitbull, hard ass hitter. Now they're putting him against Ryan, who, if he keeps connecting with that left, he'll fuck around and put him in a coma. Like, come on, man. Rolly's being sacrificed, bro.
He's like being sacrificed. Like
Rolly, a punching bag, bro.
Rolly at any time could be like, nah, I ain't taking that fight. At any time.
Rolly ain't too bright, bro.
No, it's not about being bright. Like, he literally is a boxer, and not just a boxer. He's a professional boxer.
I like Rolly. People
he gets
shit
paid
on Rolly
to get in there and
bro,
fight.
Rolly sold the Tank fight. Rolly sold the Pip. Listen,
no, he's not selling the Tank fight. What are we talking about here?
Hold on. Listen, when he was fighting fucking Pitbull, bro, like he, I don't know, he was entertaining. This dude got in a car, went to the middle of the fucking desert, got out the car, hit it with the piñata, bought a fucking chihuahua, and named it Isaac. It was petting it the whole time. Like, bro, he fucking sells the fight, bro.
I mean, he does crazy shit, but he don't sell the fight, bro. Like, literally, like, he would have done the same thing with Kid Austin. That fight don't sell.
Well, I don't
Tank
think
is like literally very, very popular. So like Rolly, like he didn't need Rolly to sell that fight.
Yeah. Well, with somebody like So real quick, man, before I go, just give me the rundown real quick. I know we did it yesterday, but just do it again. So let me start with Rosario and Ramos.
I got Mono.
Okay, by knockout, or just tell me the outcome too.
Yeah,
like,
I think late stoppage, possibly decision. Depends. It all depends how truthfully like he's gonna take his shot. Like if it's truthfully like if he's gonna go in there like, okay, this is I'm gonna give him my all. I can see him going 12 and still losing. You know.
Okay.
So, like,
Cruz and the Angel guy.
Yeah, I got Isak by decision or late stoppage. I mean, stylistically, it's all wrong for Fierro.
And then Fulton and Figueroa.
I got Figgy. I think in another close one.
You think it's gonna be close?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be another close one. It all depends. Like if
depends how Fulton fights him. Yeah.
Yeah, it depends how Fulton.
Yeah, we already know
the same way. Like right. Literally,
I agree with you there. It doesn't matter
if fight him different.
Fulton's gonna do the same thing. I mean, Figueroa is gonna do the same thing no matter what. Fucking Fulton.
Yeah, no. Figueroa's style is his style, but like, yeah. If Figueroa, if Fulton changes up his style, then I can see.
I think he is. I think he is because of the way he was talking because at the press conference, the lady, who is that lady, by the way? That fucking Mexican woman or whatever.
I don't know. I think she knew. I don't know her name.
Yeah, so she's all right. I mean, but like she's
cute. She's hot.
Yeah, she all right. But she said to Fulton, she said, so is it gonna pick up round 13? Like basically insinuating, because you know how we fought Brandon Figueroa the first time. You know, we kind of fought him in the phone booth. Was exciting, right? And she was like, so it's gonna start off round 13. Like that's what Figueroa said. And when she said that to Fulton, he said, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to win. Like almost like I don't think he's gonna do that. I think he's gonna just try to outpoint him.
Yeah. Then she said, he did it to. Oh, go ahead.
He basically insinuated like I ain't looking for the knockout. He said by any means necessary. So it could be a boring fight.
Yeah, it could be like fuck, what was his name? Shit. Trying to remember the guy's name. But anyways, like before, I think right before he fought Inoue, like he fought the dude, I forgot, is this Castro or Nick Ball just knocked him out. What's his name?
Oh, hold on. I got you.
His name is Daniel Rahman. So against Daniel Rahman, he was on the back foot. Like literally you could say he was running, but like he fought him the way he had to fight that dude to win. Right. Because Daniel Rahman is very dangerous because of his punch power.
If he fights Figueroa like that, then it'll be like that. But
so but it might change different. Yeah, you know?
Well, she kind of asked him like the way she asked the question was like insinuating because Brandon Figueroa was like, we're gonna start off round 13. You know, we're gonna bang it out. And it's the way Fulton answered. He made it seem like he's gonna fight him like how he fought Daniel Rahman.
Yeah. And I think like that'll be like the safest way for him to win, but it's not a guarantee. But I mean, like that to me, that's the game plan.
If he fights like that, I still got Figueroa beating him, but by decision. But if he goes to fights him like how he did in the first fight, I got Figueroa stopping him. But
But if he makes it totally negative, bro, like literally, like it's like just the style that Figueroa implements, like, bro, it's gonna be like a close fight, and it's gonna be controversial. So hopefully it's not super negative.
And what about obviously Morrell and Benavidez? Tell me how you think that's gonna go.
Like I said, 50-50. I'm rooting for David Benavidez, and I truly don't know how that fight's gonna go.
Me neither, man. I'm excited, bro.
I don't know.
So real quick, my rundown before I get out. Ramos and Rosario. I think Ramos is gonna knock Rosario out. I think it's gonna end under 8. He might get him out of there around round 8. Isaac Cruz and this guy. I think you're right. That could end up being fight of the night stylistically. And that dude does look fucking nuts. Like he's gonna fight Pitbull. Like, and he's got a good chin and he's got power. And Pitbull will bang it out with him. So that could be fight of the night. I'm gonna be safe and go with Isaac because I see Isaac knocking him out. I don't see him knocking out Isaac.
And Isaac, that's a misconception too. Isaac don't bang it out. Like he's more disciplined than that. He ain't gonna bang it out.
Well, I'm talking about his chin though.
What do you mean?
His chin. He was able to take. Well, he's got good defense and
that's what he's got.
Knock him out. Tank
couldn't really hit him like that.
Right. He does have Isaac got an underrated defense with his fucking that Tyson shit.
Because I thought Tank was gonna knock him out. I remember picking because I'm a big Pitbull fan. Even before he fought Tank, I picked Tank in 11, but he never showed that type of defense either, though. But that's what happens with those type of fighters. They show up in the biggest of biggest, you know.
Figueroa and Fulton. Like I said, if Fulton fights him the same way that he did in the first fight, I got Brandon Figueroa stopping him late in the fight, maybe round 9. It's a 12-round fight. It's for a belt, so I got him maybe round 9, round 10. But if he fights him the way that you said, like with Daniel Roman, then I got Brandon Figueroa winning by a split decision or like a decision. It'll be a little bit closer because he'll make it competitive because he'll be moving around and Brandon Figueroa will be chasing him and shit. But if he fights him the way he did the first fight, he's getting knocked out. I don't think.
He might. Yeah.
I don't think he's recovered from that in a way shit. He got hurt his last fight. And to me, Brandon Figueroa
lost his last fight. I thought he lost.
Yeah, and Brandon Figueroa got a little bit better since I've last seen him. So
I haven't seen him get better. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I love Figgy, but I haven't seen him get better, bro.
I think he has. So here we go. So the final is Benavidez and Morrell. I'm the opposite of you. I know you're going for Benavidez. I'm going for Morrell, but it's a close fight. How I think it's gonna go. I think it really depends on how Benavidez starts in that first round. But I do think Benavidez might taste the canvas. I think he might, because I the reason why I'm excited is because I honestly really feel like Benavidez is gonna do this fucking. It's gonna be a point in the fight where he's gonna try to walk this motherfucker down. I feel it, bro. He's gonna like try to walk him down like he normally does. Try to bully this motherfucker. He's gonna get caught. He's gonna get caught. He's gonna get dropped.
If that proves ineffective, and he's ¿cómo se dice necio in fucking English? And he's stubborn, and like or stubborn, or he can't. There is no plan B. I've never seen him have a plan B.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like what happens?
Like I don't know, bro.
What happens when Benavidez is doing what he's doing, but there's no effect?
But it doesn't work.
Right. Yeah. That's exactly what I've been saying. Right. You understand what I'm saying? You're right.
Yeah.
Like,
but this is the thing too. Morrell hasn't fought.
We don't know
a Benavidez either. So literally,
yeah.
I can see a fight that literally could be horrible because literally their game plans cancel each other out, and they don't know what to do after the fact. Because like David Morrell, even though I think he's very, very skilled, they just been moving him like really, really light against Hot Rod. Like literally, like his inexperience showed. Like he won clearly. Like to me, it was like 11 rounds to 1. But at the end of the day, bro, like it was a underwhelming performance. And
but David Benavidez had an underwhelming performance too. But yeah, I do think.
But he started off great though.
I think Morrell was
He was fucking up Golaskic in the first.
If I was to pick, I think Morrell had a worse outing than David Benavidez. I think the biggest thing I had with David Benavidez was I feel like what was evident was that at 175 he's got even less power. But yeah, that's another
but he
thing.
got tired also. Like a guy that never gets tired got tired.
Like what happens when you fucking do what you're doing, or it's not working, and you get tired, like what the fuck is gonna happen to David Benavidez? Like, because I don't. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna change into a motherfucker, pop the jab, move around and shit? I don't see that in him, bro. I don't see that at all.
He could have showed that against
I don't see
Gallegos,
that.
and he did. He just got his ass. He started getting his ass kicked.
No, this is what I'm saying. If I see a dude that if he starts getting his ass kicked, he's gonna stand there. He's gonna do the same shit.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like, for instance, if Morrell drops him, right? If Morrell drops him, I feel like David Benavidez is gonna respond like how Virgil Ortiz would respond. Does that make sense?
Actually, it does.
I'm telling you what I think. I'm not. I know what you think is different. Just hear me out.
No, I understand what you're saying.
I think that David Benavidez, the way he is with his pride and his heart, if he gets dropped, he's gonna get up and respond like how Virgil Ortiz would. And I don't know if that's gonna be helpful or not, because I don't know what happens when he runs into somebody and that shit's not working, or you're not hurting Morrell, and like you said, you starting to get tired. What the fuck does Benavidez do? So
pray that Morrell's inexperience is so what it is that he can't capitalize on it.
Yeah, and the same goes for Morrell too, because Morrell's over here like, oh well, he don't, he got no power and shit like that. But like, you don't like what happens when you start getting beat up, bro, and you realizing like, oh, his hands is pretty quick. He's catching me. David is quick, bro, with his hands.
Yeah, but that's every fight against anybody, bro. And when a fighter starts doing something that he normally does and it goes wrong, that's when that's what they call an adjustment comes into play.
That's when we see what they're made out of. Too.
Exactly. At the end of the day, I don't know. Like these guys, other than David, recently haven't fought anybody that's put them in a predicament where they had to show that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like the worst predicament that Davis had was we got dropped against Graville.
Yeah, Graville.
He still won. You get what I'm saying? It was late in the fight.
Are you gonna if I go live tomorrow, or if I do the post fight, you gonna pull up?
Yeah, for sure, man, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro, you're like a couple of channels I talk boxing with. The other guys I just troll them because they're fucking don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate
you. Don't trip. I actually been itching to play poker. I might get my ass to Vegas, bro. Go watch this fight live.
Yeah, I don't want to bet. I hate the whole betting thing. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not good with this whole fucking plus negative. I just be like, is he an underdog or not? All right, fuck it. I go for the underdog.
This is the best way you could do it, bro, and it's worked for me like literally since I've been betting in my life. It doesn't matter what sports.
Yeah,
like bet when the odds are in your favor, and bet the person you actually think is gonna win, not who you feel. Never bet with your feelings. Like oh my god, I feel like this is the fight that he's gonna come out and show us what he's made of. Like literally, no, go by logic and literally place a bet where it's like really good odds. That's what I do. Like
but see, that's crazy, because if I do that with this fight, I'm so fucking confused. So if I was to bet money on this fight, I'd be like this, bro. If this was my money, I'd be like this. I'd be like, they'd be like, place your bet, Benavidez or Morrell. I'd probably be like this. I'd probably be like, Benavidez, and the guy goes to grab it. Wait. Morrell. No, wait.
Yeah. That's called gambling, bro. Personally, I don't like to gamble. The motherfucker would be like, when I'm placing bets, I want it to be almost a sure thing. And that's like I'm human. Sometimes I'll gamble.
I don't think this is a sure.
But I don't like to. I don't like
thing. This fight is
even losing money, man.
This fight is even to me, bro.
Yeah, well, the odds, like the actual odds, are dead even. So like literally,
that's gonna change tomorrow. But as of right now, Benavidez. Oh wait, let me see.
Actually, no, it's starting to move towards Benavidez.
It's starting to move already.
Yeah, it's like literally it's plus 240 for Morrell. That's actually a good bet. I think I'm gonna put some money on there.
I feel like as the fight gets closer, it'll switch over to Morrell a little bit.
Shit, I think I should put some action on right now, bro. This is like actually really good odds.
You know what? You're making me think. Should I place a bet on this shit?
No, like literally, because like if it starts going towards Morrell, bro, it stops being a good bet. Like right now,
I don't think I don't think I think the odds are so close. I don't think it's good to bet on this fight.
What? No, like I'm telling you right now, the odds are really good for Morrell.
If I'm a bet on a fight, I'm a bet on the underdog and win money.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm telling you. Like literally right now, it's 2-1. It's a little over 2-1 for the underdog, Morrell.
Yo, is it raining by you?
It rained like really, really hard. Like I don't
It's
know, like
like-
3-4 days ago. But it's overcast. But the sun came out today.
It's nasty over here. Hold on.
Bruh, what was I gonna say? Like if you bet the decision, like it's even better odds for Morrell.
Huh?
Like if you bet the decision, it's even better odds for Morrell. It's 3-1. I'm telling you, bro. I'm gonna put some money on Morrell, bro.
Let me see. Hold on.
Before if the line moves, like I'm gonna call my buddy and I'm gonna call also my bookie and see if the line's gonna stay steady or whatever. That's a good thing about having a homie that's a bookie. Like you get that little inside track into where the line's moving, or if it's gonna move.
We got over here.
Like, and if you really think Fierro's fucking live, Shadow, he's going 5-1.
Really?
He's going 5-1. So if you really think he's live, and I actually do think he's live too. I
think he's live. I think
he's live as well. I think he's live as well. I'm gonna put some money on that shit too.
He might
fucking
be
5-1, bro. Literally, you put.
So what does that mean? So what does that mean? If I
put $100, get $5 back if he wins.
500?
You get 550 actually.
I'm not betting $100 though.
No, that's just how you do the line. So bet 50 times 5. So 50 times 5 is how much? I'm bad at math. 5 times 5, 25. So that would be $250. You win $250 if you bet 50.
So where is the? Hold on, boxing odds.
Yeah, pro boxing odds. That's where I go to, and then I call my buddy when I'm actually gonna make my bet because that's the actual line I get because I'm in California. Why do you think I win so much money on these fights, bro? Like literally, I don't bet like.
Jose Benavidez, David's brother's fighting tomorrow too.
Yes, sir. Yeah, he on the undercard. Who's he fighting? By the way, I don't know who he's.
Some guy named Danny Rosenberger.
I don't even know the fuck.
I didn't know David's brother was fighting. I should have figured.
Yeah, he was like last minute edition. Like maybe
and they got him on the under because usually he's on like right before the co-main. Bro, he's dropped to like now he's on the prelims.
Yeah, bro. Well, he's coming off of a loss.
Yeah.
He lost back-to-back losses to Danny and to Jamal.
Oh, he lost to Danny Garcia. That's right.
And he lost to Jamal as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, yeah, like if he fucking, I mean, I don't know like how, because I don't know these people, right? I don't know how like focused he is on to try to go on another title run, but he could just be, just making money.
Damn, Abdullah Mason is fighting again. Yeah, bro, that kid is fucking active, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
He's active as shit. He just fought.
Who's he fighting?
Hold on.
Is it this weekend or a couple weeks?
Manuel Jaime. He's fighting him in 14 days. Friday 14th.
Okay, so the 14th, you say, huh?
Yep. And Vito Melanecki's going to be.
Manuel Jaime's. Okay, right. I think Rolly just knocked this guy out or beat him.
And then you got.
He did. Rolly beat him. Yeah. So this guy should fuck him up.
And then you got Vito Melanecki is fighting, and then Jared Anderson is fighting on Alexander Zayas is fighting on the 14th. Yo, we got some good fights coming up. We got Cholula. This whole month is going to be lit, bro. So we got, of course, tomorrow's fight, right? We got Fulton and Figueroa too. We got Pitbull and this guy. We got fucking Benavidez and Morrell. Then of course you got Clarissa Shields and Perkins, whether you like that or not. Then you got some other fights, Ottawa
Regis and Oscar Duarte.
Yep, I'm going through them now. Regis and Oscar Duarte. Hold on one second. Let me see real quick.
Jared Anderson.
Yeah, right. I'm Abdullah Mason versus Jaime. Vito Melanecki versus Cuello, Jared Anderson versus some guy named Marios Calais or whatever. Alexander Zayas versus Spomer. See, I don't know who these guys they're fighting though.
I know who Spomer is. I know who Spomer is.
Redcheck versus Keyshawn Davis. That's a good fight.
Yeah,
right? Then we got Jack Catterall and Barboza. That's a good fight. We got
I don't think that's a good fight.
Oscar Duarte and Reed. That's because your man Arnold Barboza is gonna get fucked.
No, it's because these guys like Arnold is a like he's not a pure boxer, but he's like a boxer puncher. It's leaning towards pure boxer, and like literally Jack Catterall is like literally That's how he fights. He fights like negative. It's gonna be a boring fight. What?
Well, regardless, I think Catterall. Well, actually, no. Barboza might win. It's a
Barboza gonna fuck him up.
It's a pretty even fight to me. But
the thing is, he fights so negative.
Oscar Duarte, Regis Prograis. Then you got Callum Smith and that guy Boateng. I can't say his name.
That's gonna be a good fight.
Caballero, Big Bang Zhang, Virgil Ortiz.
I got Zhang.
Virgil Ortiz, Madrimov, Adames versus Shiraz, Shakur Stevenson, Floyd Schofield, Dubois versus Parker, Bivol and Better Beef 2, Gervonta Davis, Lamont Roach, Boots versus Stanionis, Anthony Yard versus Lyndon Arthur, Eubank Jr. versus Connor Ben.
Yep.
We got some good fights coming up, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Great fights, bro. I appreciate you tuning in, bro.
Won't trip, homie. Like literally, like I got you, bro.
All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, cool. Hopefully, I'm in Vegas, bro, because I haven't played poker forever.
All right, I'll talk to you, man.
All right, bro. Peace.
All right. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Tune in tomorrow, bro. I don't know if I'm gonna be going live for the fight. I'm either gonna go live for the fight. Damn, these dogs are fighting. I'm either gonna go live for the fight or I'm gonna do a post fight. I don't know. We'll see what happens, bro. But tune in. Don't miss tomorrow, bro. Don't miss tomorrow. Take care.